Do it. Gross that. You're a man. You're 40.
And we're live. To
we
tape.
We're starting?
Yeah, we're starting.
Our intros are just getting awful.
What do you want it to be? Welcome to the Ramey compound.
You should let me know when we're starting. Alex just goes, yeah, we're here.
You just start.
All right, so what do you guys want to talk about?
LSU football.
Yeah, no.
He's clearly
This is episode 19. Did you officially confirm that?
No, but
Didn't
was your job.
You asked me, and then nobody answered you, and you just immediately.
You said, I think so.
I'll double check as we're gonna.
You'll already have known the title because we've already figured it out and uploaded it.
So
Ramey has to tell us 4 weeks worth of football standings.
Yeah, we haven't recorded since before week 1.
Oh, he was out of bounds.
Let's see. We are on episode 19.
Wait, what's the name of the episode? We already decided the name of the episode?
No, we're 49 seconds in.
Alex meant to say the number, not the title.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah. Already silenced. We've got nothing, guys.
Ramey's supposed to go for football picks.
This is gonna be.
How do you want me to go over this?
You have to show week by week what happened. No one knows.
All right, well,
because before week 1 we were all tied, right?
I'm pretty sure before week 1 we all were tied. I think that's how it usually goes.
At zeros.
After week 1, Alex,
they heard our picks for week 1. So
and tell us who are the players that all won.
All right, Alex in week 1 finished with 10.5 points. Matt was in second with 8.5. I was in dead last with 7.5. Matt won the quarterback with Drew Brees.
So I won that one.
I won the running back with Alvin Kamara. And Alex won the wide receiver with Michael Thomas.
So we all won with our Saints guys.
Yes. After week 2 standings, Matt was in second place. Alex was in first place with 18.5. Matt was in second with 18. I was in last with 14.
That was the one I won all 3 guys, right?
Yep. Matt won quarterback with Ben Roethlisberger, running back with Melvin Gordon, and wide receiver with Mike Evans.
Yeah, we did. That got me back into it.
Who are our picks on that? Just because these people
I can tell you right now.
You got to go over the picks that people got different.
You had Phillip Rivers, James Conner, and Jarvis Landry. I had Cam Newton, Tevin Coleman, and Keenan Allen. So way to come up big, assholes.
So if you want to go back and look at those stats for week 2.
Yeah.
You got to say which games we got different.
Oh, really? Are we going over
that? We're gonna go to that.
You don't have to.
Although it would take more time because you're breezing through this. We've been here for like 2 minutes. You're almost done.
That's the thing. People want to know what we got different.
Well, week 3 is where things really got different. This is when Alex started shitting the bed. So remember, after week 2, Alex was in first with 18.5. Matt was in second with 18. I was in third with 14. And week 3, it all comes off the rails. After week 3, Matt's in first place with 25.
Yeah,
you were only a half point behind me.
Alex in second with 23.5, and I'm coming up in the rear with 22.5, only a point behind Alex.
Wait, so what's the score? Alex was talking. I wasn't listening.
Matt
I have
first
25?
with 25. You, Alex with 23.5. Me with 22.5.
This was after week 3.
So I have a 1.5 lead.
This was after week 3, and the games that were vastly different for us, where Alex shit the bed a little bit.
Coming on to week 5 already. Jeez.
He picked the Colts when we both picked the Eagles. He picked the Bengals when we both picked the Panthers.
Close. The Bengals blew it.
And then it was greatly the players, which I swept that week.
No, really?
Yeah.
Which week? 3?
Week 3. Quarterback Ryan Fitzpatrick. Running back Kareem Hunt. Wide receiver DeAndre Hopkins.
All right.
Week 4. This is where it also went off the rails a little bit more for Alex. This was last week. So we finished week 4. Matt in first place with 35.5. I'm in second place with 33.5. And Alex is in last with 30.5. So between weeks 3 and 4, or in week 4, Alex only got 7 points. Matt got 10.5, and I had 11.
Yeah, we did.
So Ramey's the hottest player right now.
So what's my lead?
Your lead is 2 points over me, 5 over Alex.
Ooh.
So the games that were vastly different, because we had a bunch that were different last week.
5, I think.
Alex picked the Colts. Matt and I both picked the Texans.
Bullshit overtime game.
I picked the Bucks, which was a horrible decision, and the Bears won. You both had that. Alex had the Dolphins, equally as bad. We both had the Patriots.
Yep.
The one big one difference for me, Cowboys, I picked. You guys both picked the Lions.
Bullshit.
The Falcons are the worst team ever. I'm never betting anything on the Falcons.
I picked the Bengals.
Alex picked the Bengals. He had that game right.
I think I picked the Bengals to go 4-0 right now.
You've picked the Bengals every goddamn week.
Yep.
And we'll get to the players in a second.
And they're only 3-1.
And they should easily be 0-4.
Or 4-0.
Actually,
the game against
Alex
the
picked the Cardinals. Matt and I both had the Seahawks. Alex, for some reason, picked the Giants. We both had the Saints.
Well, we shut down Michael Thomas. You think if you do that and Drew Brees doesn't get that many points, you can win.
He's got Alvin Kamara, so that's all
Yeah,
that
you
matters.
held the...
we have a great running defense.
Yeah, you've actually allowed the 21st most running back points, I think, in fantasy. I think I read that somewhere.
It's all over the receiving, I'm assuming.
I don't know. We have a great...
I forgot to write down who Alex picked for his running back this week, so you have to tell me.
You have all of them written down?
For 4, yeah, because I want to keep track,
just
if you guys pick the same person.
I actually keep track.
Yeah, I know, but I like...
my microphone. Down goes the microphone. Okay. Oh. No, I go so in-depth now. I actually now have a chart of each quarterback, running back, wide receiver any of us have taken.
All right, nice.
That's much better than mine in a Word document.
So week 4, I won quarterback and running back. Matt won wide receiver. I had Deshaun
with Zeke.
I had Deshaun Watson.
Yards, but only 1 touchdown.
You won who?
Quarterback and running back.
Oh, with Watson and Zeke.
Yep. And you won wide receiver with Landry.
Who did Alex pick as his running back?
Gio Bernard.
Who had 2 touchdowns and still lost.
Because he had about 150 less yards than Ezekiel Elliott.
Yeah, that guy fucking sucks.
Gio Bernard?
Yeah.
He's hurt now. He's out.
I know. He should have fucking had more yards.
Wasn't he like one of your favorite? Who was the other fucking...
Fucking Jeremy Hill.
Jeremy Hill. Yeah, that fucking guy.
How's Tyler Eifert doing?
Ooh, I don't know. Bad haircut.
Awful haircut.
So we go into week... Yeah, horrible mullet. We go into week 5 with Matt leading by 2 over me and 5 over Alex. And all 3 of us picked the Pats on Thursday. For those of you that were wondering, none of us would actually pick the Colts.
Raimi needs to come in last. I want to see the tacos.
Tacos?
Yeah, I was going
to
say the 12 tacos, and then I just said tacos.
The twat taco.
So we're going to do our picks for week 5.
Yeah.
All right.
I thought Matt's going to say I haven't researched yet. I can't do it yet.
I have to do the research for the player. I can do the teams right now. Let me just pull up fantasy because I'm... Fantasy football.
Go.
Cost me nothing but stress.
Fucking nasty.
Jacoby Brissett?
No, Brosett.
Was he fucking Matt Riddle?
Favorite player. Or Matt Riddle, yeah.
Who's a better bro guy, Ryder or Riddle?
Riddle.
Of course. I thought somebody was going to say something stupid.
Who's in better shape, Ryder or Riddle?
Paul,
Ryder.
say something stupid.
Riddle.
Ryder's in much better shape.
I bet you fucking
Riddle
could outlast him.
I don't think he's in... Matt Riddle's ripped.
Have you seen Ryder?
Have you seen Matt Riddle?
Yeah, I know he's ripped too, but Matt Riddle's a fucking actual athlete. Zack Ryder's a toolbox. Extraordinary.
He's an actual athlete.
Zack Ryder's not.
So we went through all 4 weeks. How long do you think that took?
5 minutes.
Yeah, we're on
Raimi said it was going to take like 45.
No, going through our picks and everything.
I don't know.
All right, Matt. Week 5.
Hold on, I'm still getting up fantasy stats.
Pathetic.
I have to open up the friggin' tabs. Oh my god.
A player based off memory?
Yeah, based off memory. I'm not going to do any research. I don't want to eat a friggin' Whopper.
Pathetic. It's a fucking delicious burger.
All right, hold on. I'm messing this up royally. And we are good to go. All right,
prepared.
Week 1. First game. Broncos at Jets. That's actually tougher than I thought.
A lot of these games this week actually, and here goes my microphone again. I've had some alcohol, guys.
You're drunk.
Don't mind me. 2 7x7s.
2 7x7s.
7x7s.
They're called 7 and 7s, and I said 7x7, and I thought that was hilarious.
This is what sucks about being in first place.
For those you don't know, what was the first? What is the whiskey 7? 7 ounces?
Seagram 7.
Seagram 7 with 7 Up.
The games this week are actually a lot tougher than they seem.
Yeah, I've looked at them. Matt just has to pick the Broncos game.
Give me a minute. I'm going to have to look on an old Yahoo, see what people are picking.
You want us to go first on this one?
The Jets are favored by 1. Does that help you at all?
Are they really?
Yes.
I mean, I'm leaning towards the Broncos. I just want to see what Yahoo people are taking.
Good God, I'm taking the Jets. I don't care that you're going first. I'm picking the Jets.
Are you really?
I'm picking the Broncos.
Yeah, I'm taking the Broncos.
My God, he was taking fucking forever over there.
I'm trying to load the fucking Yahoo thing.
To see what fucking Michael Strahan picked.
That doesn't make any sense. I have no idea what that means.
You want to see who experts picked on this game?
The Yahoo. I just want to see what fans are picking. Packers at Lions.
Fans are dumb.
Gee, this is a tough one.
It is. The fucking Packers are fucking... They're not that good. I'm going to take...
Detroit's favorited.
Are they really?
1 point.
Aaron Rodgers doesn't lose to the fucking Lions. I'm going to take the Packers.
Packers.
I'm going to go Packers because I don't buy anything when the Cowboys actually beat the Lions. I can't pick you, Matthew Stafford.
Yeah, 80% of people are picking Green Bay.
Yeah, but 80% of those 80% are retarded.
You just picked Green Bay.
I know. I'm just saying the people.
So you're retarded?
Pick the
Giants against Panthers in Carolina. Yeah, Panthers.
Panthers are not good, but Panthers.
Well, I actually had Giants written down for Alex. I just assume he's going to blindly pick the Giants.
6% of Yahoo users pick the Giants. 6.
I actually thought it would be higher.
Yeah, people are dumb.
The Giants have a good defense. They can't score points, though.
Where's the damn Jets game? That's the one I was really interested in.
Have you picked yet for the Jets game?
Yeah, I picked the Broncos.
Yeah, but if you see that 100% of people pick the Jets, you pick the Jets.
No. Titans at Bills. I'm going to go Titans.
Titans. Well, technically, you should be going second.
Yeah,
but
Titans. So I think it's just the order we're sitting in. It's kind of like...
Yeah. Next.
Falcons at Steelers.
See, this is the toughest game to pick.
This is the toughest game.
Falcons are going to win this game, but I'm not picking the Falcons.
Yes.
Both teams are terrible.
Exactly. Like, this is the toughest game because the Falcons should win, but they have not given me any confidence that they could win. All their defensive players are hurt.
I really want to
84% of people pick Denver, by the way.
Picked Denver?
Yeah.
Wow.
I really want to pick the opposite of whoever you guys pick, but I'm picking. I know who I'm picking.
You can make up so much ground by picking the right players. That's how I made up ground. You don't necessarily have to just pick opposite of us every time.
I think the Falcons are going to win, but I refuse to pick them again. Steelers.
I'm going Steelers.
So you're going to pick the Falcons to lose every game for the rest of the season?
If it's a close game like this, yeah.
Steelers.
I think the Steelers win like 45-38 kind of game.
It'll probably be
6-3.
Yeah, 6-3.
Ravens at Browns.
This is actually a tough game.
Yeah, because the Ravens are actually not that bad.
The Browns aren't that bad either.
Browns should be 4-0.
I'm going to take the Browns.
I'm going to go Ravens.
Browns.
I want the. I think the Browns are going to be really good with fucking Baker. All right, Dolphins at Bengals. I just pulled a Griff. I'm on board the Bengals bandwagon.
I am going to actually go Dolphins.
Bengals.
Who just got murdered by the only good team they faced all year.
Bengals.
Bengals are probably going to fuck me again. Jaguars at Chiefs. Oh, my God.
See, this one is actually easier than you think.
I mean, I'm going to take the Chiefs.
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 No Fournette. Fournette being healthy actually probably would have made me choose differently, but
I would have taken the Chiefs.
Patrick
anyway.
Mahomes is going to put up another 5 touchdowns.
I don't know. I bet you he puts up 2. He didn't put up that many against whoever they just played.
But he won.
Yeah. I don't think he's going to put up 5 touchdowns.
Patrick Mahomes wins games.
The Jags defense, you think he's going to put up 5 touchdowns?
Yep.
Yeah, no. I bet you puts up 2.
Raiders
Chiefs
at Chargers. I'm taking the Chargers.
Chargers.
That was quick.
Chargers suck.
Vikings at Eagles.
This actually is a tough game if the Eagles haven't sucked so much recently.
The Vikings have also sucked.
That's true.
Although they put up a lot against the Rams. I'm taking the Vikings because they need to win. They have to win.
I'm taking the Vikings because I don't want to pick the Eagles.
I'm picking the Vikings because they're the better team.
But do we actually have faith that Kirk Cousins isn't going to shit
Well,
the
the
bed?
Eagles were the worst team in the division last year, according to you.
They were.
After week 4,
Going into the season.
All right, Rams at Seahawks.
No, wasn't it going into the season?
Oh, it was going into the season?
After week 1, I knew the Giants were the worst team.
I texted you the date. I think it might have been in, June seems too early.
Oh, July?
Something like that. All right, Rams at Seahawks. Rams. And
I just assumed we thought I was
radio
Rams.
silence. You
Rams.
have to.
You say some stupid shit. Rams.
Cardinals at 49ers. Battle of awfulness. I really don't know who to pick.
This is a toss-up because they're both pretty terrible. If Jimmy G was healthy, I would have.
49ers are at home.
Didn't they almost win last week?
Yeah, they almost won. The 49ers are favored by 3.
I'm going to take the Niners because they're at home.
I'm going to go 49ers.
I'm going to stick with the Rosen bandwagon, Cardinals.
Even though he let you down last week.
He had a good game.
I looked that up. I don't think he did.
He had 2 touchdowns.
Cowboys
and interceptions in
at
200 yards.
Texans. I feel like I'm going to throw this one away and pick Dallas just because every time I pick against them, they win.
So you said Cowboys?
Yeah. It's in Houston. Fuck it. I think the Texans are going to win. Texans.
Houston's are favored by 3.5. The Houstons I just called.
Yeah,
I let it go.
Their offense is starting to click, so I'm going to take Houston.
Houston.
I'm picking Houston also. Even with them playing shitty, what's his name? Watson has been playing well.
Yeah, Watson's a monster.
So, and I don't think Dak is.
That's
gonna
Sunday
tear
night,
up
by the way.
This defense. What?
That was a Sunday night game, by the way.
Yep.
And then Monday night, Redskins at Saints. I'm going to take the Saints at home.
I'll go with the Saints.
I feel like honestly the Redskins could do it, but I'll pick the Saints.
Wow. So what do we have? Like 2 or 3 games that are different?
Broncos Jets is different. Bengals Dolphins is different. Browns Ravens is different. 49ers Cardinals is different.
What am I the only one on? Any of them?
No.
All right. Can't lose ground to both of you in each game then.
After this week, either I'm going to be in first or I'm going to be in last.
Are you rooting for Florida, you fuck?
I said, he caught it. Oh, good. No, he dropped it.
They said, oh, come on.
I'm not going to root for Florida. Fuck Florida. All right, so we go with the player. Who do I want to take first?
What position do you want first?
Maybe a quarterback?
Maybe a wide receiver, maybe a running back?
No, maybe a quarterback. You saw the trade I made with Griff, right?
Which one?
I got Matt Ryan for Russell Wilson, and I gave him a 7 for an 11.
Yeah, I'm surprised you traded for a worse pick.
I had to upgrade quarterback. Russell Wilson's just not doing it for me.
Wilson.
Yeah, you picked up the only good quarterback left, Dalton.
Yeah, but doesn't he have 2 quarterbacks? And I'd give him Kirk Cousins?
Yeah, he didn't want to trade Cousins. All right, I'm gonna take quarterback, and I'm gonna go all in on Matt Ryan.
Hey, Matt going for Matt Ryan. All right.
Didn't you pick them to lose? Oh no,
but he can. They still score.
Yeah.
I am gonna go Ben Roethlisberger because I think he's gonna put up 400-something yards on that Falcons' terrible defense.
It's gonna be a shootout in the same game.
Wow, fantasy has Dallas as the 21st hardest I don't know how to phrase it.
Just pick your player.
They're one of the
toughest defenses.
Toughest defense against quarterbacks. But I don't
Which is
see
crazy,
that's
isn't it?
possible. I'm going to go Deshaun Watson anyway. Did I pick him already?
No.
All right.
You have not.
I already said no.
I picked Eric Ebron as my
already
receiver,
said no.
You say you picked Eric Ebron as your receiver?
He got me 31 fantasy points. 2 touchdowns, 105 yards.
Yeah, I have him on 2 teams. One with Ramey.
All right. Pathetic. I am going to go running back. I'm going to go Christian McCaffrey.
That's what I was looking at.
You already picked Christian McCaffrey week 1.
I know, but I was looking at him.
You can't have him.
Fuck yourself.
I go second?
Yeah.
Yes.
Someone stall. Say something while I look.
You're a little bitch.
That's a touchdown for Florida.
God damn it.
It's all right. Plenty of time. I'm going to go. Who are the Patriots playing?
Patriots
fucking guy
already
they
played.
already played.
Oh, yeah.
TJ?
No, his is.
I don't understand that reference.
I fucking love it.
That's what it is. I can't find any good running backs or teams against running backs.
God, you're a little bitch.
Want me to give you some suggestions?
No.
Not at all.
Idiot.
I want to hear shit.
Idiot! This is what we call dead
I'm
air.
gonna go. I'm gonna go.
You guys got to do some research.
I'm
My
gonna go
God.
TJ Yeldon.
Yeah, of course he takes the fucking all that time and picks the guy I wanted. Fine, I'm going.
And I don't have him on my fantasy team anymore.
Now I gotta do more research. All right, I'm gonna go. I'm looking at David Johnson, but he's been so friggin' bad. Jervis Allen? Yeah, I'm not taking fucking Buck Allen. Joe Mixon is hurt.
Who's the third string on the Bengals?
I don't know. All right.
Wow, you know there's like 5 or 6 other good running backs that probably gonna have great games.
Wait, I get to pick receiver first?
Yeah.
Good, that's what I wanted.
Yeah, but I'm looking at the ones who are going against the worst defense.
We'll see if you pick the receiver I want. I already have the receiver I want written down.
Well, that's pretty
All right,
bad
I'm gonna
We'll
take
see.
David Johnson.
David Johnson.
San
Who's
Francisco's
terrible.
not good.
I picked him
He's
week
had
1?
plenty of fantasy points. He's just not been that great.
He's got over 10 every game, I'm pretty sure.
All right, wide receiver.
Calvin Ridley
That's not a bad choice.
against the Steelers.
Calvin Ridley's a monster.
He's got like 7 touchdowns already.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Please be the guy you want. Boyd.
No.
Damn it. I didn't even actually do any research. I just wanted to say that.
Boyd on who? The
Bengals.
Bengals, yeah.
Yeah, I'm taking him.
I took Big Ben as the QB. Wide receiver, I'm going Juju Smith-Schuster.
Not even AB.
No, Juju.
Yeah, I wouldn't ever pick that.
It's relying heavily on one game.
I do. So I'll know after that game if I'm going to win any of the players.
All right, so who was Alex's running back this week? Yeldon?
Yeldon.
The guy you wanted.
And who was his receiver?
Calvin Ridley, the monster.
Fuck Alabama.
All right, so that's our podcast, guys.
We could talk about Super Showdown. Matt watched all of 2 matches.
I watched 3.
What was the other one?
Who was fucking... I'm trying to remember who Ramey picked. Who was
Fucking
your
Ben Roethlisberger,
Who was your running back?
Juju Smith-Schuster.
And Christian
And
McCaffrey.
Christian McCaffrey.
Pay attention, Matt.
You went too fast.
Because I did research, unlike you two schmucks.
I was trying to do research and you kept talking shit.
You should have done research prior to.
Calvin Pryor.
I don't even know
Richard
how to spell
Pryor?
Schuster.
Mark Pryor?
Why is it so hot in here? I need to fucking plug in the AC again.
All right, what else you want to talk about? Talk about your Twitter fucking
It's
losers.
not even... Well, we got to talk about Super Showdown first.
Hold
It
on,
was
what's-
bad.
What's the timestamp?
It wasn't terrible.
time are we at?
20 minutes and 55 seconds. So do 21 minutes.
No, because it started at 20:55.
What, our Super Showdown?
Yeah,
We haven't
exactly.
talked about it.
I can
Huh.
go over the card.
It was awful. Actually, no, I wouldn't say it was awful. It was just average.
It was better than the Greatest Royal Rumble.
It was. I was going to
That's
tweet
such
it, but
a
I
low
didn't. I was
bar.
going to say it was 10 times better than Greatest Royal Rumble, and it was still bad.
Yeah, it was still bad. But it was much, much, much better than Greatest Royal Rumble.
All right, go.
I think Crown Jewel will be pretty
I watched
terrible.
most of. I skipped through like the low points. Like I would just fast forward through.
So
like,
all of it?
Rest hold. No, I mean like in the match, like rest holds and people just standing there.
Hey, Buddy Murphy was the highlight.
Pretty much that match was match of the night. But let's
Too bad it was only a short match. It was only 10 minutes.
The Shield was boring. Daniel Bryan and Miz was
all right,
2
just
minutes.
go over the card. Top to
No.
bottom.
Fucking New Day.
That match was like just an average TV match. Very disappointed. I thought that was going to be one of the better matches
It was
of the night.
It was a quick match, too.
Charlotte
give a
and
lot of
Becky.
And
Sure.
Woods fucking wrestled. Charlotte and Becky, awful finish.
Yeah, she slapped her with the title. Like, what kind of finish is that? That
The
was
whole
just
thing
stupid.
is
To set
Becky's-
up another match on SmackDown.
Yeah, but the whole thing
to set
is-
up another match at Evolution.
I bet you the match on SmackDown doesn't happen.
I bet you Charlotte wins the title on SmackDown.
That would be retarded.
And then Becky gets her rematch at Evolution.
So bad.
Oh,
Too
that would
many
be
title
so
changes.
awful. I hate her.
But
She's
the whole
awful.
thing is to make Becky. The whole thing with Becky is saying she's better than Charlotte and she deserves better, and she gets disqualified and looks like a bitch.
Yeah, she's a heel.
Barely.
Charlotte has the most depressing nudes ever. It's like, why do I have to do this? All right,
sad.
fucking Bobby Lindsay against John Cena against Eliash and
That was
Fat
second?
Ass. No, that was third. We just
Oh,
talked
yeah,
about 2
Becky.
matches.
I forgot about the tag.
John Cena was in the match for 40 seconds. I actually
skipped-
timed it.
I
40
wa-
seconds.
I listened to the highlight was Elias playing Thunderstruck. I skipped through all of it pretty much.
10-minute match.
Cena
Then
was in the match for 40 seconds, guys. 40 seconds because he can't take any bumps because of his movie contract.
He could have done more with the offense and just left.
Isn't him doing shoulder blocks, landing on his knees a bump?
Apparently, but he
No.
wasn't allowed to take any bumps.
Yeah, taking a bump is like falling
know what it
backwards. I don't think you do. The Iconics defeated Asuka and Naomi.
Didn't watch a single second of this match. Iconics
Awful.
got no pop.
They also cannot cut a promo to save their lives. They are
No,
literally
Peyton Royce can't. Billy Kay is awkward.
they are literally the 2 worst women on the roster. That actually is painful for me to say because Dana Brooke is still employed.
No, I think Billy's awful. I think Peyton's fine. Peyton's impressions are
You just don't like
hilarious.
their accents.
No, I love their accents.
No, you don't.
I love
It's
accents.
Australian racist. All right, AJ Styles defeated Samoa Joe by submission after it took him 20 minutes to get the calf crusher in.
It was a good match. Wasn't great, but the fact that his knee popped, whatever, that's fine, and he's going to submit. But do it to a knee move, like a knee bar. Don't do a calf crusher.
Well, I'm sure that that definitely doesn't help your knee.
But it doesn't. It
I mean,
should
would
have been
hurt.
a knee.
You're pulling your knee. That's gonna hurt.
Should have been a knee move.
Yeah,
though.
I don't like the fact that they had Joe tap to a calf crusher when it was his knee that was supposed to be injured.
Well, that is his finishing move at least. It's not like he used a Boston Crab.
He should have used a knee bar. Fucking ask TJ Perkins.
He should have
Yeah.
pinned him.
The Toolbox Bella Twins and Ronda Rousey,
Didn't
of course,
watch a second
beat the
of this.
Riot Squad with a double armbar.
Yeah, I actually
Raimi
watched this
said.
match. Ronda Rousey won with a double armbar.
You
I
wasted
actually
10
saw
minutes
the
and
ending,
5
I was
seconds
like,
of your
shit,
life.
it's not over. Keep skipping.
I actually thought the ending was pretty interesting, having her do an armbar to both of them.
Yeah, not Ruby though.
Well, it shouldn't have been Ruby.
Bud Murph defeated Cedric.
Best match of the night.
Best pop of the night.
Yeah.
10 minutes and 35 seconds.
Cedric hadn't been pinned all year. Cena of 205 Live. Oh no. Okay.
And then the Shield defeated.
Is Buddy Murphy going to drop the title like in a week? Or
Probably.
is they actually going to give him a long
He's
title
really
run?
good, so I think they should keep it on him.
Shield defeated Braun, Dolph, and Drew.
This first half of this match
Dolph
put me to sleep.
again takes the pin.
Well, it's his whole career.
Not in a tag team.
It was literally Seth getting beat up for like what felt like 20 minutes. The ending was fine. I like the spear through from Braun out of nowhere.
Everyone wants Dean to turn
Why?
because he's going to be amazing when he turns.
I don't.
I
Think
don't think he's going to be amazing. He's not that great.
I don't think he should turn on the Shield and do the same thing they did when Seth turned.
I mean, Ramey's not smart. Dean is in a fucking amazing heel.
But he's also one of the most over faces. I guess that.
People are
Make it
cheering
better.
every time there's a hint that he might turn. That crowd went nuts.
I don't think he should turn on the Shield though.
In case anybody wanted to know, Andrew Miller just coughed up the lead,
Nice.
led up a 2-run double to the Astros in the 6th inning,
Well, I
to
bet
Gonzalez, and the Astros now have the bases loaded and 1 out.
Gonzalez is what 3 for 3 today.
Jeez.
I actually bet on that. I should've
Miller
said
can't
that.
even throw a strike. He walked 2 guys and led up a double.
This might
Bases
actually
are
be our
loaded.
worst podcast ever. We are like
Bauer
dying
came-
for
Trevor
topics.
Bauer relieved him.
Oh, they took him out?
Yeah.
We just finished this stupid.
Keep going.
Daniel Bryan defeated The Miz
How long?
in 2 minutes and 25
How?
seconds
Who was hurt?
with
Daniel?
a roll up. I don't think anyone's hurt. I think they just had time constraints.
That match, like, I don't even understand the ending of that match. You just
Why
rolled him up.
is that the match you put a time constraint on?
Because they don't really need to do anything. They've already had 2 good matches, and you save it for
And
them to do it
to
again.
determine the number 1 contender for
Yeah,
a
that's
show
true.
that nobody gives a shit about?
Yeah, that's
Yes.
true. And then in maybe the worst main event in a long time, Triple H, the geriatric assassin, defeated The Undertaker,
The what?
geriatric, in quite possibly just maybe one of the worst
It was
matches.
better
I've
than
ever seen.
John Cena versus Triple H.
Yeah, that's because they did a bunch of this outside shit. They didn't do anything in John Cena and Triple H.
HBK looks awful. He shouldn't come back.
Kane got pushed. When they were trying to get the table set up, Kane walks over and he's looking at
Yeah.
him with his arms out. And then Kyoto's like, get back, and he just goes back. I'm like, what are you doing? It's no DQ. Show some logic.
Kane just looked like he didn't want to be there.
I hate referees who are trying to keep order in a match with no DQ. Just go away.
The match was literally awful. Like, I can't even put into words how terrible that
The
match
choke
was.
slam he hits on
20
Triple H
At the end,
was
where he
so
barely
funny.
even picked him up.
27 minutes.
Triple H jumps immediately as he like grabs him, and then Undertaker's like, "What's going on?" Did you see Charlotte almost break her neck though?
No.
I forgot about that.
I missed that part.
She like Becky pulls her out of the ring, and she goes head first and like almost broke her neck.
Too bad.
But
That
she was
literally,
fine.
though, the Undertaker match, I could give 2 shits about Shawn Michaels coming out of retirement for a worthless tag match. Stay retired, you old fuck.
He should
Yeah,
come
that's-
out and face fucking AJ Styles.
I don't think he can go anymore.
It's going to be really bad.
He can't go anymore. Undertaker's garbage. He needs to just go away with his floppy man boobs.
Yeah, but he's
had floppy man boobs for the past like 7 years.
No, they're much floppier now.
The Undertaker can put on a good 5 to 8, maybe 10-minute match. This
Put
was
on a
just
great squash match.
This was
with
just
Mania.
ridiculous. I don't understand.
And
why
Triple
it was-
H, bro, you stopped being able to wrestle about 8 years ago.
It doesn't make me that angry that Triple H won anymore because he had so much help from Shawn Michaels and Taker had no
Sledgehammer,
help from Kane.
super kick, pedigree.
Kane was out from a freaking an elbow drop through a table that like didn't look like it hurt one bit.
Yeah.
He was out for like 15 minutes, and then the turn at the end. I loved it.
It's not that surprising. It's
No.
terrible. And then they all freaking raised each other's hands. That's going to be an awful tag match at Crown Jewel.
Kane looked so miserable when he was raising their hands.
You blame him?
No, he had to watch that awful match.
All right, so this is going to be our shortest podcast yet.
28 minutes.
I'm ready to go take a nap. For some reason, I was up at 9:30 this morning.
Yeah, I woke up at 10:30.
This is bad. What do you guys want to talk about now?
Ramy, can you just rant about your fucking Twitter followers? And I'll
It's
watch
not a
the
Twitter
about
follower.
your Twitter. Wait, they're really punting now?
Yeah, 6 minutes left.
3 timeouts.
It's not enough time.
Ooh.
Well, I think Matt needs to give some backstory on this idiot from Twitter.
You're the one who found him.
Well, I randomly found him. What was even? I'm trying to go back.
You
Yankees-
want to start with the wild card game and talk about the Yankees?
Oh, yeah, let's talk about the wild card game.
Yankees Twitter is a fucking joke, by the way.
Every fan's Twitter's.
Wait,
a
what
fucking
time are we
joke.
at?
29.
Yeah.
Oh, 29:11.
I already wrote 29.
All right.
Go ahead.
Wildcard game was awesome. I was there live, and I was shitting myself all fucking day. And as soon as Judge hit that home run, I couldn't believe it. Like our actual best player actually coming through in a huge spot.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Luke Voigt is actually our best player.
It's true.
He's our most consistent. Ramy, take it away.
Thoughts on the
I
wild
was
card game?
completely.
Ramey got us 2 pizzas.
What were they?
We each got a pizza,
We each got a white pizza. He got one with broccoli on it.
broccoli.
and I
White broccoli's great.
and I stress ate 7 of the 8 slices.
Yep. I couldn't eat anything. 1% too much garlic. 99% I was too nervous.
They gave good
So
breadsticks
this was
too.
before
Yeah,
the
the
game started, I'm
breadsticks
guessing?
was good. He came down like an hour early. I just woken up.
I had good timing. I texted him what kind of pizza he wanted. He never responded to me like a stupid asshole.
Even
asshole.
though I was
Why were you
sleeping.
sleeping?
I was taking a nap before the game. I didn't expect him to come down an hour early.
Did he wake you up?
No, I just said I just woken up. Yeah, the breadsticks were good, but they had too much garlic on the pizza. I don't remember them doing that before.
Where was it from?
Michelangelo's.
Not Donatello's or Raphael's.
Yeah.
Leonardo doesn't do pizza anymore.
Donatello does machines though, and then fucking they pretty much had the game in hand for a while. Severino didn't look that great, yet he had a no-hitter.
How about Betances pitching two innings? Every time he pitched 2 innings in his career, he's terrible.
and he came in the middle of an inning with
Came in
guys
the
on.
middle of the inning, 2 guys on. I was freaking mortified.
He was the wild card game MVP.
I was completely against Severino starting. I thought Happ should have started. I think we all wanted Happ to start.
should have started, and then look how that turned out.
Yeah.
Happ did not do that great. I'm so uninterested in this podcast. I'm sorry, everyone, if you can hear it.
This LSU game has my interest.
I'm like, I want to take a nap. The Devils won at least, so that pretty much guarantees the Yankees are going to lose. I'm not going to have too much happiness in a day. I'm not going to get fucking, what is it? The Devils won. I got Burger King for lunch, Devils. Then we went to Red Lobster and Cold Stone.
Devils won.
And you got
Burger King,
free
then
biscuits.
Devils?
No, I was just repeating that I had Burger King because I had Burger King for lunch. And
Here's a Yankee stat that'll make you happy. Gary Sanchez has batted .462 with 5 homers against David Price in his career.
What has he done this year against
Odds he
Price?
gets a hit?
1 and 4.
I don't think it's even that good.
I mean, he'll go 1.
What is he, Chris Davis?
He's a little worse than that.
That was a
Davis is a little worse.
pretty ridiculous stat.
Yeah, Chris Davis, 4 years in a row, batting .247.
That seems almost impossible. That seems impossible.
I thought you were talking about the horrible Chris Davis on the Orioles, who had the lowest batting average in like the history of life.
Yeah.
And I think he's still owed like $90 million, isn't
He's
he?
there for like 5 more years.
Yeah, it's really bad.
He had 1 good year when he was on steroids.
You think he was actually on steroids?
He got caught.
He didn't get caught.
Yeah, no.
Definitely tested positive once. I remember, like, freshman year of college.
Chris Davis? I don't know what you're talking about. What you talking about, Wilms?
Wilms?
What you talking about, Wallace?
Wallace.
I said it in the wrong order. But
In
whatever.
2014, he was suspended 25 games for testing positive for an amphetamine.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, that's not.
It was
that's not
Adderall.
Steroids, yeah.
That's what they want you to think.
Yeah.
Buck Showalter hit it pretty well.
It was an Adderall that he had a therapeutic
He
exception
hit it
for.
pretty well, even though you just said everything that he was just testing
Yeah,
positive.
he hit it. He said, yeah, just say Adderall, not steroids.
By the way, in 2014, he batted 196 in 450 at-bats.
And that was a good year for him.
Pretty awful. He shouldn't even be in their lineup.
You can't pay a guy that much to not even play
This
him.
is the crazy thing. In 2014, he batted 196. He had a good year in 2015 when he hit 47 home runs, and then they gave him a 7-year contract for $161 million. 12 months after he hit fucking 190.
Maybe I don't know what they were thinking.
Well, yeah, but he had
They
the
were
47
They were trying to get ahead of the curve if he was going to hit 50 home runs every year, and it's just one of the worst contracts ever.
I think that might actually be the worst contract ever.
What was it? 160 million?
$160 million over 7 years.
How many years does he have left?
Probably at least 4.
5.
Oh my god!
Since he signed that contract.
Wait, I thought he hit 50 one year.
Yeah, that was in 2013, the year before he hit 196.
Oh wow! So he had a great year, shitty year, great year, and then he's been awful since.
Yeah, so then the year that 2015, he hit 262 with 47 homers. Then they gave him, after that season, a 7-year, $161 million contract. Since then, 2016, he batted 221 with 38 home runs and 84 RBI.
Oh god!
2017, he hit 215 with 26 home runs and 61 RBIs. And this past year, 168
That's almost impressive.
with 16 home runs and 49 RBIs. He hit 168.
I know he hit at least one home run against us. I remember being super angry.
He hit 168. That's actually worse than Gary Sanchez. Gary Sanchez batted almost 20 points higher.
That's insane.
Didn't Gary Sanchez bat like 186?
I don't know. I'm gonna take a quick fucking snooze.
I'm already sleeping.
Are we going
We
to end the
shouldn't do a
podcast?
podcast after we eat.
This is like my
Much better when
this is
we're
like my
hungry.
sex life. Very uninspiring. Just very depressing.
Well, guys, I apologize for the two people that need a nap, apparently, because they had a meal. My God.
Just so we have nothing to talk about. We never prepare for these fucking podcasts.
We had topics. I texted you guys topics this
And
morning.
you didn't tell me that.
Talk about your Twitter followers.
It's not your Twitter followers. It's just some fucking loser.
Talk about it.
No, you guys are too tired for me to even talk about
Yankees
it.
fans on Twitter are
Well,
just
our
the
fucking
worst.
audience wants to listen to it. I mentioned it twice now.
Well, the Yankee fans on Twitter.
Does he follow you?
No, he does not. I found him randomly on Twitter because he was bashing Giancarlo Stanton.
Who you just bought a jersey of?
Yeah, I love Stanton. The guy tweeted, I mean, did anyone really expect Stanton to do anything? He's a mental midget, a career loser.
That was my favorite line.
Career
ever.
loser. How is that possible?
So then I
To think.
responded, pointing out, this is the first time he's ever been on a fucking winning team, and he hit 38 home runs. And then he responds, he also K'd 200 times, led the league in 4K games, has gotten one clutch hit the whole year. Yeah, sorry if I'm not impressed when I thought I was getting an MVP in a smaller park.
Yeah, we already went over the list of what you texted. Football Week 5 picks, Super Showdown, Yankees going to get swept, epic rant I need to have on some fuckwad on Twitter. What else?
Yes,
basically it.
this guy is an epic fuckwad. So then he starts throwing out stats that he hit 250 with runners in scoring position, 150 in late inning pressure situations. That's what I love to
Should I
see from my
fart into
big
the mic?
MVP acquisition, who's getting paid $25 million a year. Really?
That sounded fake.
I was
Really?
going to do it into the mic, but it'd be too loud.
This guy is a
I wonder
joke.
if it even picked it up.
No, this guy really is a moron.
Yeah, he read stats from the wrong year.
Yeah, he read stats from the wrong fucking
In his
year.
MVP season.
He did call me out because I didn't want to deal with it anymore, so I just blocked him so I wouldn't see the conversation. And then they told Ramey that.
You tell your boy he's a chump for blocking me when I brought him stats. Yeah, you brought him stats for the wrong fucking year, you idiot.
What's his name?
Yankees fan 824. Hey,
Very
Ito and
very-
Zeke, can you
very-
just fucking tweet this guy? Yankees fan 824. Just look for his Twitter. He's gonna be saying shit about Giancarlo Stanton about how he's a worthless piece of shit.
I hope Giancarlo hits 4 home runs today.
No, I really hope Stanton hits a home run so I can shove that back in that guy's face because he'll be on Stanton's jock the second he starts doing well.
Yeah, you got to wait for him to say something good about Stanton.
Braves are starting Sean Newcomb in NLDS Game 3 over Kevin Gossman.
Do you think they score in this game finally?
I think
Wait, did they
do.
get shut out the first two?
Yeah.
Yep.
They haven't scored. Why did the Dodgers not let Kershaw finish that game
Friggin'
last
Vic
I don't
Mackey
know.
is talking shit.
Yeah, I don't mind I actually like the Braves more than the Dodgers, but Vic keeps talking shit, so I don't want his team to win or score.
All right, we.
My
got-
favorite thing from this asshole also, when I corrected him that he's an idiot, he goes, my mistake, 241 with runners in scoring position is much better, right? The guy played in Miami for his whole career where they played 0 meaningful games. Plays in the biggest game of his life, and he goes 0 for 5 with 4 Ks. Hey, fucker, he actually went 1 for 5 with 4 Ks, so you don't even know what he fucking did in the game we were watching, you piece of
Yeah,
shit.
we didn't even watch it. We knew that.
Had chances to help the team out and failed like he has many times this season. Like, if Stanton... So then he also had tweets saying that Stanton, if we were up 5-0, he would have hit a home run. I don't care when Stanton hits a home run. It's going to help the fucking team. You jackass. Like, you serious fucking mental moron. He's a mental midget career loser.
He's a
If a guy
career.
hits 50 home runs for you, but every single home run is in the 9th inning or the 8th inning when you're up 6, does that really help that much?
No.
It does. Well, I think it helped in freaking the wild card
It's like
game.
when Rick
'cause-
Nash would
Well,
have
in the
40
wild card
goals
game,
and they
yeah.
would all be at the end of the game when we were getting blown out.
So then Judge's home run last night didn't help. We were down 2. Made us down 1. That
yeah,
didn't help.
because it's only when we're up by a lot.
Except
Or
Stanton
down
does
by a
better when
shit
we're
ton.
down. He actually does worse when we're winning.
Yeah, if you hit a home run to make it a 1-run game, obviously that helps.
So if he hit a home run, we're down 5, makes it go down 4. That's going to help.
Depends when is it in the game.
He hits it in the first inning. We're down 5-0.
Yeah,
It's
that's
home run.
fine. That helps. If you hit it in the 9th inning down 7, a solo shot.
Same with Judge last night. We were down 2. He had a home run. Big deal. And then he struck out the side.
Because we were down 2. We only
Yeah.
needed 1 run.
You're
So
down-
Stanton hitting the home run in the wild card game was huge because then it made it more than a grand slam tying it.
It's insurance runs. But if
Yeah.
you're down by 8 and you hit a home run, who cares? If you're down by 2 and you hit a home run, it's
a
great.
complete difference.
Except, do you guys not realize that Stanton did not do that at all this
I didn't
season?
say that. I was just saying in general. There are meaningless home runs.
Stanton didn't hit
A-Rod made a
I'm not
career
saying
out
he
of
did.
him. A-Rod made a career out of meaningless
and
home
won us a
runs.
World Series.
Yeah, only 1 though.
Finally.
Oh yeah, well, they stopped him.
Only took fucking like 18 minutes.
I thought his name was Ed Oregon for like the longest time.
Suck my bowels, Miss Garrison.
Wait, so do you think Stanton had a bad year?
No.
I love
38 and
Giancarlo.
100. It's a bad year compared to what he's used to.
And scored 102 runs.
yeah.
Had a 4 WAR. That's pretty good.
4 WAR?
4 WAR.
A WAR 4.
Talk about the NL MVP. Bring me stats.
It's Yelich and then
yeah,
Arenado.
but I want to know if anyone else had a decent year in the NL.
Arenado was like second, and then Baez probably.
Because Baez had a really good year.
They could battle it out for second, but
It's Yelich's. In the beginning of September, Yelich wasn't even probably in the top 3.
no, he was like, he was probably top 5.
Going into the month of September, I'm going to see what Yelich was hitting going into September.
211.
And he got all the way up to 320 or whatever.
Yeah.
He was hitting 211, really?
No.
Yeah, you thought he was 211 and finished the season over 300.
Sarcasm.
Sarcasm?
So
That-
he went
Cody
into the month
Rose?
of September batting 317.
Jeez.
You saying what?
317 going into the month of September. He finished the month hitting 326. He had 10 home runs and 33 RBIs in September.
And got them into the playoff. And won them the fucking division.
Only struck out 15 times.
Hey, what, he had 2 home runs in that game?
I don't think he had 2 home
Or he
runs.
just hit 1?
Which
Against
game?
the Cubs?
Against the... Oh, wait, no, the Cubs was the...
To win the division.
Yeah.
Wait, so for
He had a home
NL
run, though.
MVP, you said Arenado you think's going to be second?
It's Arenado and Baez, I think, are the only other 2 that are, like, close.
What about
wouldn't
Jason Hayward?
DeGrom wouldn't get any MVP love?
No, because they're not even saying he's a Cy Young winner.
If he doesn't win the Cy Young, that's pathetic.
If he was on a playoff team, he would be MVP.
I hate pitchers winning MVP. Fuck Verlander.
Yeah, fucking the year Miggy got the Triple Crown, he should have won Cy Young as well. It is kind of dumb that pitchers can win MVP and hitters can't win Cy Young.
That's why they have some pitchers can win Silver Sluggers.
Is there not a Silver Slugger for pitchers?
In the NL there are because they hit.
Scherzer probably won.
Let it go, idiot. That would have probably gone into the end zone.
So Arenado,
Yeah, a couple yards.
this is Yelich's final stats, was 326, 326, 36, and 110.
Say that again.
326, 36, and 110. He led the league in batting average.
Who is this? Baez?
Yelich.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Arenado finished 297, 38, and 110.
Yeah, that's not even close.
So he batted 30 points less, had more home runs, same amount of RBIs.
How many steals?
Do you see how many steals?
For each. Yeah, people look at that stuff.
Baez is the only one who probably has a lot of
Like
steals.
if Arenado had 50 steals and Yelich had -3.
Arenado had 2 stolen bases,
that should win it for him.
73 walks, and 122 strikeouts.
Yelich?
Just give OBP.
I want to know all the stats. It'll draw the podcast out for Joe
Yelich
Provost.
had 22 stolen bases, actually.
Wow, see?
Pretty
See, he's
impressive.
fucking Joe Provost. He's our only one of our only consistent listeners. Like he'll listen to all of them.
Ito and Zeke? Griff?
Ito and Z hasn't commented in a while. Griff, I don't know.
He like downloads.
So
them.
why
Is
is
that what-
Arenado getting MVP love, but not Trevor Story, who had just as good a year?
I don't know. I don't know what to tell you.
Actually,
I don't look up these
Trevor
stats.
Story, better year than Arenado. Arenado was, 297 with 38 and 110.
Yeah.
Yeah, Trevor Story, 291,
Worse.
37, 108, and 27 stolen bases.
Steal stats not looking too stupid now, huh?
27
I
stolen
mean,
bases.
he's not going to be better because he stole more bases.
I mean,
But he had he had a worse average home runs and RBIs.
He had basically the same average,
Yeah,
same
that's the
RBI,
game.
same home runs. more
LSU
stolen
just
bases.
lost. How do you lose to Florida at home?
We're not at home.
Yeah, Florida at home.
Well, how is it over? Because LSU still get the ball back and they're going to be down 8.
Yeah, they're not going down the field. Have you looked at them the last few drives?
No, I'm just saying.
Fucking terrible.
It's not over.
It's pretty much over.
And Javier Baez, 290, 34. He had 34 home runs. Jesus.
Yeah, he had a massive year.
111 RBIs.
So wait, what was this? Why do you think Story was better? Because he had slightly worse stats but more steals.
He had basically equal stats.
Basically equal.
Yeah, and then he had more steals. They were pretty much the same.
They were literally the same player.
two
And he
less
stole
home
25
runs?
more bases. Arenado probably played equal defensive third that Story did at short.
I doubt that. Arenado's the best third baseman defensively.
I beg to differ. Have you seen Manny Machado handle that hot corner? I'm being sarcastic, by the way, guys.
Well, Machado is a good third baseman. It's shortstop. He sucks.
He's an okay third baseman. He's an atrocious shortstop.
I thought he was a good third baseman. Doesn't he have a gold glove?
And is there any doubt that the Dodgers are going to throw boatloads of money at Machado for him to stay when he leads them
Probably.
to a World Series
It's the
title?
fucking Dodgers. They just throw money at literally everyone.
And it's okay. If the Yankees did that, though, we're bad for baseball.
Yep.
Which just doesn't make sense.
All right, they kicked the extra point. There's a chance.
We could go through Ramey's Facebook pictures and just talk about him.
Yeah, can we not?
The one with his long hair and that fucking awful Christmas suit.
There's nothing wrong with that.
How
Which
much you drop on that suit?
It was $90.
Wow.
It's not bad.
As much as spent on a jersey.
Macy's sells them.
So
that was with your discount?
Post.
Then with my discount, I got 20% off.
Oh, wow.
Macy's would only give you 20%.
What's wrong with that?
I'm pretty sure I get 40.
We also sell stuff that's a
Except
lot
I
more
can't.
expensive.
I can't. No, we do.
I don't think so.
You sell furniture that's like $5,000 for a sofa.
We sell $25,000 rings.
Yeah, that's not like furniture I'm talking about. You can get 20% off a ring.
Yeah.
I'd get 40% off of the ring.
Not at Macy's.
Macy's is a fucking shit show.
You're a
We're
shit
not even
show.
at an hour yet.
Yeah, I know. It's terrible.
You guys didn't do your homework.
You think after like 8 weeks off we would have topics?
Yeah, but nothing ever happens.
Wasn't there like 3
The
pay-per-views
NHL started. I watched almost the whole Ranger game.
Yeah, they sucked. They looked actually
No,
great for the first
They
two
almost
periods.
beat the Predators.
Yeah.
Fucking Mika Zibanejad fucking tore his asshole open.
Not true.
I don't
Fucking
think he
no.
actually did that.
This is the first time since the 50s the Rangers had like 10 guys under 26 on their starting lineup.
Yeah, so it'll be good in like 2 years.
Hopefully they all tear ACLs
Yeah, hopefully. So does Taylor Hall
next year.
when he fucking drives his dick into Nico Hischier.
I don't know how you tear an ACL doing that.
He's got to bend over, probably squatting down.
You're just fucking thrusting and you tear it. You just go the wrong way.
You have a big dick like
You
Taylor.
go the wrong way.
You just are like,
Have you ever had
"Oh,
sex
my knee."
before?
Joe fucking popped his knee going through a table.
Provost?
Samoa.
Samoa Provost?
Yes. Samoa Provost.
There's a lot of Provost in this episode. This is
Hopefully he listens.
he does. He's one of the only ones who listens.
Eat Owens Eats.
He was actually sad that we didn't do one like last week.
Well, he's going to be really sad that we did such a shitty one tonight.
Yeah.
I apologize for them. I fed them, and that was apparently my downfall.
Don't you want to talk about something else? Don't you have like topics you want to get off your chest?
I gave you the topics. Apparently we already went through them all. I was the only one that actually gave topics.
We can talk about Derek Jeter and David Wright.
Oh, yes.
Some fucking weird guy tweeted that David Wright was better in his prime than Jeter was. And people were like, but David Wright's prime was like 2 years.
David Wright was better in his prime than Jeter is now. I'll
Yeah.
agree.
Obviously. But I need
You gotta love the difference between the Yankees and the Mets. Derek Jeter's last game, walk off. David Wright's last at bat, pop up.
Well, yeah, and he also didn't start. Or did he start?
He started,
He
got two
started.
at-bats, that took him out.
I mean, it's not. Somebody was like, "Yeah, David. It's not David Wright's fault that his body broke down on him." He was like, "Yes, it is. That's part about being an athlete." Jeter was fucking took better care of his body.
No, he
I
had
mean,
a
David
degenerative,
Wright dove for that one play and it fucked up his back.
he had a degenerative condition in his back.
Yeah,
I think he's got the same thing that
He
Sheamus
fucked it
has.
up when he made that play, though.
it happens. It was happened to people.
Yeah, and Sheamus is fucking still wrestling.
Right, so how long
Spinosis?
do we consider David Wright's prime to be?
I don't remember him being that great for more than 5 years.
He was always good. He was always great.
He had, from his...
And I don't take rings in. I'm not talking about rings because that has nothing to do with anything.
He was consistently good his whole career, wasn't
better years than others.
he? Did he ever? What was his lowest batting
Somebody,
average?
I forget what this. Like, look at Jeter from like '99 to like 04 or
2007?
something like that. Yeah, and like then Wright was a couple years. I don't know. They're pretty comparable. But your stat boy is going to give you the stats.
Well, how do you want me to break this down?
Just like what are David
Like
Wright's
you would for an MVP category.
prime?
MVP conversation.
When was he in his prime?
What would you consider
Because Jeter
Jeter's
was
prime?
basically in his prime from like '96 to like
07.
when did he? No, when did he break his leg in 2014? Like he was still really good up until that.
2010 was his worst season.
Jeter?
He hit 270.
Yeah, and then he was good after that for a couple of years.
Then he
though,
hit
wasn't
297 and 316 after
Yeah,
that.
so like 96 to 2014 was. That's like his whole career was in his prime.
So 96 to, let's say, 2009, he had a 13-year prime, basically.
What was David Wright's 5?
David Wright.
Wait, oh fuck! What was the time?
We're at 48, 49 right
I'll
now.
just timestamp 29 at fucking MLB, and then it's still technically baseball.
So 2005 was his second season.
Right? Or Jeter?
Right. He was 22. It was his year
Obviously.
22 season when he finally played a full season.
What is his first year or was his 22nd season? Which is it?
So his first year was 2004. He played 69 games. Giggity.
Nice.
So do we count that as a year?
I mean, that's not his prime. He didn't play. Was he rookie?
That was his rookie year.
Yeah, that's not your prime. I mean, Jeter. Technically, it's not. I mean, the prime of your career is. It's hard, how do I describe it?
Do we say 24?
Prime is your best.
Your prime is supposed to be like when you're in your mid-20s to your early 30s. But like if you're good, then it's fine.
This is pathetic.
Technically, Jeter's prime shouldn't have started until like after we already won all of our titles.
So do we say that? Let's look at like the same sample size. Jeter from age 24 to 30, Wright from age 24 to 30.
All right.
Want to do that?
Yeah, that's fine.
So Jeter's year 24, age 24 season. He hit 324, 19 home runs, 84 RBIs, scored 127 runs, and stole 30 bases. Yeah. Alex is sad because I think LSU is about to lose.
Pretty good, but I'm not going to remember it when you say right stats, but whatever. I should fucking open these up.
You should be writing this down.
LSU has to beat Georgia and Alabama now.
Far too lazy.
So, age 22 season, I'm sorry, age 24 season, 324, 19 and 84.
Are we really going to do this for fucking 6 years of their career?
Yeah.
Next.
324, what?
19 and 84. He also stole 30 bases.
That's not over yet.
David Wright in year 24 hit 325,
Better.
30,
Better.
107, and 34 stolen bases.
How many home runs did Jeter have?
19.
Oh, 19, because I wrote 9. I was like, that can't be right. All right, so that's... He's also... It's not like you're comparing shortstop. He's also a third baseman. He's supposed to have a ton of power. So, comparably, that's pretty damn good.
David Wright finished 4th in the MVP voting. Jeter finished 3rd.
That's all... what's the word I'm looking for?
It's all relative.
Situational.
Yeah. Age 25, Derek Jeter, 349, 24.
349?
Yeah.
349, 24, and 102.
Did he win the batting title?
No.
He did not.
Who did? Save that for later.
Did he catch that?
No. Through his hands.
How many steals?
He had 19.
Should have.
And Nomar Garciaparra hit 357. He won the batting title.
Crazy.
David Wright's age 25 season, 302, 33, and 124.
I keep forgetting these aren't the same years.
I'll take the 47 points higher. How many steals?
15.
Yeah, I'd take Jeter on that one.
Dropped it.
Pathetic.
These fucking LSU receivers can't catch for shit. Oh my god.
The one year they have a quarterback, their receivers suck.
That's pathetic. What are you, the fucking Giants? So that's one for Wright and one for Jeter.
Age 26, Jeter hit 339, 15, and 73
The hell happened, Derek?
with 22 stolen bases. David Wright, age 26, hit 307, 10, and 72.
Was he hurt also?
He played 144 games,
How many steals?
27.
How many? How many games did Jeter play?
Jeter played 148. Wright played 144. Jeter batted a shit ton higher, had more home runs, more RBIs, more stolen bases.
Jeter seems to be better every year.
Essentially.
Not the first year.
Wright had more power than Jeter. I'll give him that.
Doesn't take anything away from David Wright. He was still great. But, I mean, Jeter's Jeter.
Not even close to being a Hall of Famer, though.
He didn't play enough.
He also didn't have a. He didn't do well enough for a long time.
So Wright, Jeter.
Now we're at age 27.
Sure.
Jeter 311, 21, and 74 with 27 stolen bases.
Fuck happened to your RBI totals, Derek? How many steals?
27.
Where was he batting in the order, too?
He always bats second.
Yeah.
I feel like
Until-
he let off for a couple years.
Until
was-
later in his career
yeah.
when he started leading off.
Yeah.
It was always Knobloch, Jeter, O'Neill. And then it was like Soriano, Jeter.
So fucking Chuck couldn't get on for him?
Chuck's a piece of shit. Stopped learning how to throw. Then when they made him a left fielder,
Yeah, pass interference, throw the flag.
that was a clean play.
Pathetic.
Bullshit.
David Wright?
283,
Yeah, this is...
29, and 103. and 19 stolen bases.
That's closer.
I should also point out in all these seasons, he struck out a lot more than Jeter. Jeter never struck out more than 125 times in a season in his entire career.
Astros.
David Wright struck out more than 125 times only twice, but it was 140 and 160 times.
So it's close because Jeter hit higher. He had 8 less home runs, a lot less RBIs. That's close. I can give that a wash.
Age 28, 297,
Fuck Derek.
18, and 75.
Steals? I feel like he started to stop stealing.
32.
Oh, never mind. That's his best year yet.
David Wright, 254,
Ooh,
14, 61.
Jeter
And
wins.
13 stolen bases.
That's another Jeter. So David
Wright-
Wright's prime was 3 years.
Wright was hurt that year. He only played 100 games.
So there you go, Jeter.
28. This was when David Wright was 29, by the way. 28.
Derek David.
So age 29 season. Derek Jeter,
What are you still talking about?
324,
Back up to 300.
10 homers, 52 RBIs,
What the fuck, Derek?
Who said this? That Wright.
Some
screwed?
idiot on Twitter I found.
only 11 stolen bases.
David Wright's going to have a better year.
306,
Not with average.
21, and 93, and 15 stolen bases. I should point out, though, Jeter with his, what did I say? How many stolen bases? 11?
Yeah.
He was caught 5 times.
We also didn't do runs scored for any of these. I could have swayed it in Jeter's favor.
Let's put it this way. David Wright scored 100 runs in a season twice.
What did Jeter do it? Like 8 times?
Well, David Wright scored more than 90 runs in a season. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. Derek Jeter scored more than 90 runs in a season.
Every year?
14 times.
I'm sorry for everyone who has to listen to this fucking podcast.
This is what they want. How many was right? 4?
Yeah.
All right, we're done with this. That's not even
Yeah,
close.
like it's not even close. When you look at Derek
Give me a
Jeter
fucking
finished his
break.
career with more home runs, obviously, because he played longer. A much higher career batting average. David Wright only played 100 and more than 150 games in a season. 6 times.
Poor guy.
He could have had a great career. But it's not even close. Derek Jeter,
Yeah, Greg Bird could have had a great career.
He still
big
can. David
difference.
Wright
Greg
can't.
Bird still can have a great career, just won't be with the Yankees.
Yeah, I doubt it. I feel like it's over.
With the Yankees, it's over, but I think he can have a great career.
How about those Cheddar Bay biscuits?
You should talk about Red Lobster. Talk about your Red Lobster trip.
You talk about your freaking your indecision on the fucking menu that you wanted. You went back and forth on something.
It was the classic choke job. Go with what you originally wanted at the last second.
He was like, "I'm gonna get."
Everyone does it.
He immediately was like, "All right, I'm getting the crab cakes." And we're like, "Great." Then Alex said something about plank seared asshole or something like that. And then Raimi was like, "Oh, the wood seared tilapia."
Wood grilled tilapia.
Whatever. Wood grilled tilapia. I think I'm gonna get that. And then when the guy comes over, he immediately goes, "Yo, I'll get the crab cakes."
Well, it's because you threw me off when
Please
Alex
describe
made a
this.
comment saying, "Ladies first." Like, I'm just going to sit here. I'm not going to order anything. I can be here all day.
I
That was
would-
a little.
I would
Waiter was
liter-
just standing there.
Yeah, I would literally have sat there.
Please
and not
talk
ordered.
about how depressing your crab cakes looked.
Oh God, they literally were like smaller than a goddamn silver dollar pancake. They were so fucking tiny.
They looked like shitty latkes.
They were terrible. And Jakob was our waiter.
He was a
Jacob
nice
with
guy,
a K.
though.
He was a nice guy.
I
He
like
gave us
that.
fucking. He comes over after we hand him.
It was the
the
most awkward
check.
thing, 'cause
And
he
Matt's
says
barely
something.
paying attention.
He said-
Raimi's not listening, and he goes, "You guys want some biscuits to go?" And I thought I heard that.
Didn't
I
he
didn't
say
know.
baggy?
You know, he's like, "You want some biscuits to go?" And I was like, "That's what I thought he
And
said."
I didn't hear him.
I go, "Yeah." And he goes, "You want me to make 3 bags of them, or 1 for each, or something?"
Baggies for each of you.
Yeah, and I was like,
Thank
"Yeah."
God you said yes, because I didn't hear him, and I wasn't gonna be like, "What'd you say?" Because I'm an idiot.
Meanwhile, Matt shoved 2 biscuits into his pocket,
'Cause I
thinking
didn't-
he's going to
They
take
don't
them.
ever offer you biscuits to go. It's amazing. So now I have 2 extra biscuits that I'm gonna eat.
On top of the 5 extra he gave us.
Exactly.
So yeah, we each got 5. Matt has 2 extra because he wanted to wrap them up and take them.
And we went early to Red Lobster thinking we'd go to Red Lobster, come back and record the podcast. Hindsight, terrible decision because these 2 are freaking
Well,
moving
no,
like
still
slugs.
great
I
decision
don't
because
think it
as
has
we were
anything-
leaving,
I didn't get to. I woke up too early, and we have no topics.
tell him what happened when we left. There was like
I have a headache.
400 old people
Oh, yeah, it was like an old people bonanza. There was literally like 75 people waiting for a table.
Not even exaggerating. It was like a lot. At least 50.
It was ridiculous. And it was not even 6 o'clock at that point.
So that was a good.
Because we would have waited, not been able to go, and then these two would have been cranky assholes when I took them to like the Wendy's drive-thru or something. I was basically like the dad with my 2 kids.
Yep. Matt wanted to go this sweet way to the mall, and then he realized we weren't going
to the mall. Yeah, we all fucked up.
What did I do?
You just probably said something dumb as usual.
Kids, can you stop fighting? I got you dinner, and then you guys got ice cream.
Can you? Yeah, we did get ice cream after. Can you sing the All or Nothing?
No, I serenaded them in the car momentarily, but Matt didn't get it on tape.
It's true.
He would just start screaming these lyrics
on tape. I had a VHS camera.
On camera? Would you rather that?
I don't make movies, Suit. I make films.
Oh my
What's
God.
that from?
I don't know.
Entourage.
Never seen it.
Yeah,
pull up a.
Where's the
Sportster list.
Where's the episode of the podcast where Raimi goes, "Yeah, if you watch Ozark, I'll watch Entourage."
Matt still hasn't watched Ozark.
I watched one episode and it was like so slow. It wasn't terrible, but
Did
it
you
was
watch
so
season 2
slow.
I haven't watched season 2
Yeah,
yet.
I couldn't get past episode 1. It was so slow.
Well, the first couple episodes of season 1 were pretty slow.
I'd rather
The whole
watch,
season was
I'd rather
slow.
watch Mark Henry star in Mizark. It's much better.
Ooh, returns, debuts, and spoilers. 20 recent WWE backstage reports circulating.
Ooh,
Let's go one by one.
as
I'm
opposed to
loading
what, 10 at a time?
Skip a couple.
As Amir would say, how about everyone just shout their ideas and we get out of here 10 times faster?
Apparently, Buddy Murphy made history by winning the Cruiserweight Championship.
He is the first Australian to win a singles title, I think.
Is he really?
First Australian to win a singles title in Australia. All right, Amy, what are these facts?
It's loading. Hold on.
Maybe if your computer wasn't from fucking 1998.
Joe, how's it going, man? When
Have you
listening to
killed
this,
yourself listening to this? Because
Snapchat
it's
me.
so boring.
It's better than doing whatever he's probably doing at work.
Fucking he works for a baseball team. How cool
Yeah,
is
it's
that?
the off season.
Yeah. Gets to fuck the players now.
Yeah, because they're just hanging out there.
I'm already going to call bullshit on this list because
Joe,
it's
my
supposed to
asshole
be
needs a
20
fucking-
recent backstage reports circulating.
Yeah, so just read them.
And it starts with number 19. There is no number 20.
Wow. There you go, Sportster.
So number 19,
The only
Paul
thing
Heyman.
worse than
No
that-
one would read it if it said 19 instead of
The
20.
only thing worse than Sportster is the people who read it.
Raimi.
And I'm reading it to you.
Yeah. I'm still not
The only
reading
people
it.
that worse the people that are reading the sports are the people listening to the person reading it.
Yeah.
Go.
Wait,
Paul-
what is this list even of?
Paul Heyman.
It was like so
Backstage
many.
rumors.
Returns, debuts, and spoilers. 19 recent backstage reports circulating.
You sure you didn't just miss 20?
No, there is no number 20 on here.
Maybe it comes later.
Who fucking wrote this article? We need to let him know.
Jake Bannon.
Tweet him.
I don't know. Oh, I thought you were talking about that debuting or something.
No. Paul Heyman may manage a new stable soon.
What's the stable?
It doesn't say who it might be.
Authors of Pain and frickin' Drake Maverick.
They're
Yeah, he's
saying
gonna
one name
manage
being
that.
thrown around is Kevin Owens.
And
Yeah,
Elias.
because he totally needs it.
Yeah,
Did you know that Heyman's working as a writer on Raw these days?
I did not.
I figured that might help, but I guess not.
This one we all knew. Jason Jordan may never wrestle again because of his neck injury.
Yep.
Yeah. Wait, what was our timestamp on this?
An hour.
That's not accurate.
We're at 102.
Fine.
We argued about sports for like 2 minutes.
I'm trying to give the
That's you.
listeners an easy way to go through our podcast.
No, you should make them listen to the whole goddamn thing.
Don't make me fart on you.
Fucking weirdo. Go.
Number 17, Hulk Hogan, returning at WWE Crown Jewel.
What a really great... People won't even know who he is.
Because apparently Turkey Al-Sheikh tweeted a photo of Hogan on his timeline, and Al-Sheikh is the chairman of the General Sports Authority in Saudi Arabia.
He tweets?
His first name's Turkey?
Apparently. Turkey, Turki, Turkai.
Wow. Sylvester?
Yeah.
This is the same idiot who wanted who? Yokozuna and somebody else that was
Ultimate
dead?
Warrior, I think.
Oh, fucking moron.
Number 16, this is my favorite right here on the list. This would be number 1 for me.
You've read all of them so far?
Drew McIntyre set for Mega Push.
Yeah,
mean,
you messaged that to us the other day.
I'm pretty sure he is set for it.
I bet you one of them is fucking Almas winning the Rumble.
Oh, better be.
Probably.
All right, keep going.
Daniel Bryan assigned a new contract.
Pretty sure he already did.
Yeah, I'm assuming that as well. Number 14, the Women's Evolution pay-per-view is happening because WWE is returning to Saudi Arabia. I'm going to go with yes on that one.
I feel like that should have happened anyway, but it's...
Yeah.
I don't know which one's going to be worse.
Evolution.
I don't know. At least I get to see Kairi Sane against Shayna Baszler again.
WWE kept Neville away
Again,
from...
how many times is that?
This would be the third time.
Oh, I didn't even know they had their... Oh, because of the...
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not like it was 3 in this feud.
Yeah, it is.
It's only 2.
Let's continue.
All right, good.
WWE kept Neville away from New Japan after his release.
Oh, actually, this is their 4th.
I don't think that's true.
In the video package for NXT, they're like, nobody remembers. She was like, nobody remembers the time I beat her in NXT, on a TV taping.
Wow.
Yeah. All right. Keep going. Neville's what? He's already in fucking New Japan or whatever.
Though they kept him away
Dragon
from
Gate.
New Japan because they kept him on contract and prohibited him from wrestling elsewhere, specifically for New Japan at their Best of Super Juniors tournament.
Yeah, that's why he wasn't anywhere. Now he's in freaking.
Did they officially
Dragon
release
Gate.
him? Is he done?
He's in Dragon Gate now.
Yeah, he's in
yeah,
Dragon
no,
Gate
but
now.
that's not on TV. Oh, actually, didn't get released.
His
When
contract
United
ended.
Did it?
Like 3 months ago.
Because they froze it, which means it doesn't keep going unless he comes back to work. So I guess they just stopped. They just stopped caring.
Yeah, they just paid for him to sit at home.
No,
AJ
because
Lee,
usually they freeze your contract so it doesn't accrue more time. So if you were supposed to be done in January, but you haven't wrestled for 6 months, you have to add 6 more months.
Wow. Fuck Neville.
Yeah, he's worthless.
AJ Lee offered an opportunity to return for Evolution.
I highly doubt they did that.
I'm sure. Well, you don't think they called her?
No.
She's not as bitter as her husband, so this one could come to fruition.
She shouldn't be as bitter because they didn't really
She
do.
shouldn't have fucking quit. She's a pussy.
Yeah, shouldn't have fucked me so hard.
Cock push-ups?
Let your boner lift you up off the ground.
Number 11, The Rock and Edge will appear at SmackDown 1000 on. Isn't that
Well,
Tuesday?
Edge is already confirmed.
That makes sense.
Is that on Tuesday?
No,
this week or is that next week?
Edge has already been confirmed, I think.
I'm sure Taker will be there. I'm sure fucking Rey Mysterio will be there. I'm sure.
Well, I'm sure
Eddie
it's
Guerrero
SmackDown.
will be there.
SmackDown 1000 is probably when they're going to set up that freaking awful tag team match.
Yeah, I can't wait for Evolution to make their fucking debut and waste 2 hours on the SmackDown 1000. Never been on an episode of SmackDown.
But damn it, Batista was there.
Yeah,
Deacon
that's,
Batista.
That's the only good. Well, he was world champion on there.
Yeah,
Deacon-
he was a big guy. on
Ooh, I got a
SmackDown.
message from Sean Lepper.
You know it's Sean Leeper?
It's definitely not.
Yeah, I just made that up. All right, number 10.
Oh, wow. So the injury to Stephen Wright increases the likelihood that Rick Porcello will shift to a full-fledged relief role in this series. If
That's in the
has a shot-
WWE rumors?
If Boston has a shot to win tonight in the late innings, it seems apparent that Alex Cora will call on Rick Porcello again, so he will not
who's
start
pitching,
Game 3.
Who's going to pitch Game 3? Evaldi?
Evaldi.
Wow.
I would actually rather that, thank you.
Yeah.
Number 10, Kurt Angle training for a return to the ring.
He'll be
Because
probably on the SmackDown episode.
they're pushing for, at Survivor Series, Team Angle versus Team Corbin, which is going to be terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Who's a better wrestler, though?
Baron Corbin's an awful wrestler.
Who's better right now?
Kurt Angle.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure Darren Drozdov is a better wrestler than Baron Corbin right now.
Wow. Too soon.
That's awful. Way too soon.
Baron Corbin's going to get a main event push, and he's terrible.
Baron Corbin's awesome as Constable.
Yeah,
He's
but he's a terrible
hilarious.
wrestler.
Yeah, and so is fucking Dean Ambrose, according to you. And Sami Zayn.
Yes.
Yeah, idiot.
He said he has had one good thought about Sami Zayn, though. He said he hasn't had a good match since his injury.
Wow.
It's pretty accurate.
100% true. Now there's Dean Ambrose.
Since Dean's injury or since Sami's injury?
Since Owen Hart's injury, actually.
Wow. It wasn't really an injury, but stop calling us on Snapchat.
Raimi never picks up.
Because I never get it.
He's probably not logged into Snapchat.
I don't have my alerts on.
How do you know when you get a Snapchat then?
He just goes on the app every
Yeah,
year.
just go on the app.
Yeah,
Number
you need
9.
to turn that back on.
Number 9, Feeling Wine.
Feeling wine.
WWE is pushing hard to sign Cody and the Elite.
Yeah, good luck.
They should have thought about that when they had Cody.
Cody said he doesn't think he's capable of going back because he doesn't think he can listen to direction anymore.
I don't think he should go back. He's better without him.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like he doesn't listen to direction in New Japan. He's not a booker.
He said he's just got
He's
a
not
lot
ghetto.
more freedom. Gato?
Ghetto?
It's Gato.
It's definitely not gay, though.
It is.
It's not.
It's not ghetto like he's ghetto.
G-E-D-O, ghetto.
Gato.
Nope.
Ghetto.
Ghetto.
Go. 8.
WWE interested in signing a few big men.
I don't know what that means.
That is a terrible sentence.
They want
Punishment?
to current Austrian standout Walter, who has wrestled in dozens of promotions, including Evolve, Progress, and PWG.
Yeah,
What
he's
about,
pretty
who
big
was
right
the
now.
fucking $5 wrestling champion?
Fucking Freight Train?
Yeah, Freight Train. Walter and who else? Punishment Martinez?
Brody King.
Is that Brodus?
Is that the Rodeo King from...
It might actually
From
be.
Burger King?
Yeah. Why don't they just sign the fucking Colonel and the King?
I don't think Brodus is still wrestling.
Did you know that Keith Lee's dating Mia Yim?
Are they actually dating? That's
Yeah.
a really weird looking couple.
Yeah, they actually
Fat
are.
black guy and a fucking small Asian chick. That is
They actually
really
are.
weird.
Number 7. This one actually.
Who's Brody King?
Brody King is an indie wrestler who can move pretty damn well for his size.
Is that a direct quote?
King isn't as big as Walter, but he can be compared to the likes of Bruiser Brody and Luke Harper for what it's worth.
So the guy's named Brody?
Apparently.
Wow.
Number 7, definitely seems like it's true, because why wouldn't it be? Asuka unhappy with her role. I would be unhappy with my role if I was Asuka.
On a side note, who started this for the Indians? Was it Bauer?
Carrasco.
Bauer's pitching now.
Yeah, the lefty Bauer.
Yeah. No, they put him in after.
They brought in Matt Bauer in the 6th inning after Miller sucked.
Oh, I guess they didn't want him to start.
He can still go. He's got a fucking rubber arm.
He'll probably start Game 3 on Monday.
6?
Poor Asuka.
Poor Asuka.
6?
UFC fighter Cyborg might be heading to WrestleMania 35.
Unnecessary.
She wants to wrestle Ronda Rousey.
Do you think Vince would
Thought
fuck
you was
her?
talking about wrestling Becky. Because why would they do No, just stop it.
They don't like each other, that's
Pretty
why.
sure Marwan
Yeah,
Gonzalez
I know.
is
It's
four
because
hits.
fucking Cyborg's a cheater.
She's a man.
Yeah, she tested positive for fucking roids. Oi.
Number 5, Dean Ambrose is going to turn heel.
Oh, thanks.
Next.
Yeah, we already know that.
4?
This could lead to Ambrose turning heel, citing being unstable or unable to cope with the success that Rollins and Reigns have had while he was away.
Jealousy?
4?
Brock Lesnar will return after his UFC fight.
He already returned.
That is very true.
When is his UFC fight?
What
Did they
is
announce
this
it?
list from? 2012?
What?
The fight against Cormier is going to be in early 2019. They haven't officially
It's
signed a
definitely
date
him
yet.
and Cormier.
Yeah.
It's Cormier.
Yeah, my friend's last name is Cormier, though.
Number 3,
Cornmeal?
Yeah, cornmeal.
Number 4?
Shawn Michaels returning to the ring is number 3.
What's number 4, though?
We just did number 4.
2?
Number 2, WWE wants to raid Lucha Underground.
Can
They
you not do
should.
that? You're going to break the chair.
1?
They want Pentagon and Rey Fenix.
Yeah, and they should get Brian Cage as well.
And the main event of WrestleMania 35, number 1,
Fucking Rock Roman.
Roman versus The Rock.
Actually, that would be a good match.
I'd take that over fucking Rousey and Charlotte.
Or Brock versus anyone.
Another rumored plan
Also,
for
why
the
would
main
they
event.
do that, though? They're not going to turn Roman heel.
No, they're going to turn Rock heel.
Yeah, smart.
Another rumored plan for the main event is Roman versus Seth versus Dean as the main event.
Yeah, they should do that.
No
for
way
the
they
title.
top Battleground.
That match wasn't even that good.
I know, but Dean won. That would be fucking sick. But stop getting Roman in the main event.
He's
Jesus.
a champion.
It's terrible.
And also, WWE wants to sign big time ROH name. That's an article now.
Punishment?
I wouldn't call that a big time.
I wouldn't.
Yeah,
wait
it
for-
is punishment. So
Big time.
he's terrible.
Yeah, he looks terrible.
Sounds terrible.
Smells bad. Not
looks,
terrible.
Looks
though.
like he's homeless.
Is that just because he's Hispanic?
No, who the hell's pitching? Is that Brad Hand?
I don't know. I'm out.
You're out.
Fuck this shit.
All right, we're at 112. You think we can end it?
I think we're over.
Well, we gotta get to 2 hours.
There's no point to get to 2 hours.
The game will have started by then.
There's no point to go for 2 hours. Every podcast doesn't need to be 2 hours.
Set a benchmark, fucker.
We haven't set a benchmark. We've done episodes that have been less than 2 hours.
When's our next live episode? Go?
Absolutely have not.
Over 2 hours or under? What'd you say?
We've done some under 2.
Probably
a
not.
single one.
Guarantee. Now go over all of our times and episodes.
All right.
That'll take a minute. Stalling.
We
for
do.
time.
If you do want to go back and listen to the other 19 besides this,
Check out the archives as
we have a playlist called the Getting Over Podcast.
If you want to go check the archives, Conrad Thompson.
First podcast, 2 hours 2 seconds. Second podcast, 2:25:09. Third
Still think
podcast,
it's under.
2:31:02. Podcast 4, 2 hours 42
So the
seconds.
first one was the closest.
5, 2:19:41. 6, 2:08:32. 7, 2:42:04.
Wait, can you start over and read the names as well?
Yeah. Number 8, 4 hours 24 minutes and 59 seconds. That was live. 9, 2:40:35. 10, 2:02:48. 11, 2:24:32. Holy shit. Number 12, 2:24:32.
Was it the same?
Back-to-back podcasts
Wow.
at the exact same time. How is that possible?
Sure, I didn't upload the same one twice.
Oh my god, did you?
Somebody would have had to notice.
That's true. Now I'm going to have to go through those. But then 13 is 2:37:19. 14, 2:35:25. And then this fucking 15, 3 hours, 2 minutes, 57 seconds. What the fuck do we talk about?
was it called?
David Otunga, leader of the Corps.
That was a good one.
Wow.
16,
David Otunga was never in the core.
222.12, 17, 212.
Wait, what was the name of episode 16?
For some reason, I think Alex added free Kanye West X Kid Cudi beat Orange to our fucking playlist.
My bad.
What was the name of episode 16?
16 was Sonny Gray, Jose Quintana, Dustin Byfuglian, and Titus World Slide. And then the last one was 238.
That was an entire title name? Jesus.
Yeah.
Dustin Byfuglian. That felt like so long ago.
I have to open up the podcast for the running backer and In Your House. Make sure they aren't the same.
Watch them be the same, and we just lost 2 hours of our lives.
Sabres are up 1-0 already.
Did we start? Yeah.
Okay, it's me starting with Did You Start?
Did you start?
Please
Yeah.
be different.
Yeah, we just welcome.
Yeah, they're different. Good.
Exact same time, even the seconds.
Yeah, that's insane. 220.
That's like Chris Davis.
Oh no, wait, hold on. I clicked on that one. It said it's 2 seconds. It's a second earlier. Getting over podcast In Your House and in the running backer. Yep, 2:24:31. The exact same time for both podcasts.
Definitely different.
Back-to-back weeks.
That's Chris Davis scary.
That's insane.
Which Chris Davis? Chris
Why
with a K or
don't
Chris
why don't
with
we
a
just
K?
play this podcast for the next 40 minutes?
See if anybody
I
notices?
think we get
Welcome
copyrighted.
Eat, Owns, Eat, and 3 others, Bobby.
We need to do another live one.
There's got to be more topics. Somebody scour the archives.
Magnum
of the
P.
internet.
Review Magnum PI. It's cast list.
I don't watch Magnum PI.
Look at the cast
Wait,
list.
you gotta tell the Clayne Crawford shit.
Nobody's going to want to listen to that.
Lethal
Alex
Weapon,
doesn't even
baby.
know who Clayne Crawford is.
Yeah, from Lethal Weapon.
Yeah, he got fired.
I only know that because you just
And
said
then
Lethal Weapon, baby.
fucking
Yeah, they replaced him, right?
Denzel Washington that's racist. Straight up racist. Friggin' what's his name? Damon Wayans. He's apparently a huge douche nozzle.
Really?
Clayne
Diamond
Crawford
Wayans
actually
Sr.?
Raimi wanted the fucking guy to die and his whole family to die because his name is Clayne.
Because it's not even his real fucking
You
name.
actually said that?
It was a combination. I didn't say he wanted to die. I
Yeah,
said-
you did. You
Trust his family?
You hated his whole family, like his whole birth fucking clan.
Clayne?
It's a combination of clan for his family and then Clay, Alabama.
He's part of the clan?
No, a clan. Like
His real name is Joseph.
He's black, right?
You know, he's a
Clayne
white guy.
Crawford is the white
He played
guy.
Riggs.
Oh, then why'd they replace him with Denzel Washington?
They replaced him with Sean William Scott.
I'm just kidding.
How awful is your career that Sean William Scott replaces you on something?
Sean William Scott is good. In
I
being
listened to
the
that
idiot.
whole hour and 15-minute podcast.
So
with
did I.
Clayne Crawford.
I actually listened to it.
because like I didn't even care about it, and then I kept listening.
Wait, so
to
why'd
it.
he get fired? Because of Diamond Wayans Sr.?
Yeah,
Why?
it's Damon Wayans. Actually, it is senior. Because he's a fucking asshole. Apparently,
What was the story? Tell me.
he was just a dick. He didn't want to be there. He would fucking sabotage shit.
Wow.
They
So he just quit?
Network TV is apparently a fucking bitch.
Did he get Clayne fired? Or did he just
Pretty
quit?
much.
Oh, I mean, I would have probably quit if he was being that big of a dick.
There's got to be a million articles on the Sportster you can read.
No, you guys shit on me for reading the articles.
No,
in
he
Sports.
didn't. It's just that's not where you usually get your fucking news from. Like the ones that are good, where it's like 10 people you won't recognize in person because they're fucking losers.
This one you'll like. It's a rumor. Vince McMahon is using Becky Lynch as an example of a star grabbing the brass ring.
I fucking wish.
Vince McMahon has reportedly been very impressed with Becky Lynch's recent work, even telling others to watch her if they want to improve.
Yeah.
And now she's going to drop the title to Charlotte.
I don't think so. I think she attacks her before the match starts.
And then she loses it at fucking Evolution.
If she loses that Evolution, I'll kill myself.
Let's go Charlotte.
You guys want to play the theme song game? Off the air? Make
Yeah.
a video out of it? You guys have to guess the theme song? Me and my
Make a
friends play
video
from
out of
school
it
all
so
the
we
time.
can't make any money.
It's still, who cares? We don't have to make money. I don't get on YouTube to make money.
Yeah, you do.
Fucking money grabbing whore. I miss Ernie Johnson.
Yeah.
R.I.P. to his blood clots.
Get well soon.
Is it the same announcers tonight for us? Darling and...
I'm pretty sure you have the whole series.
That's not true because they switched...
We've only had one game.
Bob Costas did a different game than
Bob
he did the
Costas
other
probably
night.
died.
Raimi kick him in the ding ding?
Bob Costas?
No,
doesn't
he's
like
doing the
baseball.
L.A. game, isn't he?
You know, he did Milwaukee for one of the games, I think. Or
No,
is
he
gonna
definitely
do
didn't.
Milwaukee.
No, Milwaukee was Cone, Brzezinski, and some other loser.
Was that Kenny Albert?
Oh, Kenny, I never.
Talk
he's
shit
not
about
a loser.
Kenny Albert.
He's a Rangers announcer.
Come on, give me like a Sportster list of 10 divas you won't recognize anymore. Shit like
Jillian
that.
Hall.
Okay. 10 poor statistics of current WWE stars and 10 of former stars.
Statistics?
Statistics.
Wow. All right.
Cedric Alexander never pinned.
Current. Rusev hasn't won a pay-per-view match since 2016.
Holy Christ.
When do you think?
When
he
did
would've
this
won?
come out?
This came out
2017?
Today?
2 days ago.
Oh, wow.
The last match that Rusev won at pay-per-view was against Big Cass at Roadblock, end of the line.
Why was that a match?
And if that wasn't bad enough, it was on the pre-show.
Why was that a match?
Were they even? Was he even a singles wrestler back then?
That can't be true. He
When
doesn't
would
want
he have won?
a pay-per-view match? Like
Singles
at all?
or tag too?
This says in the past 2 years, Rusev has gained massive popularity among WWE fans, but that hasn't affected his booking on pay-per-views as he remains without a victory since December of 2016. His last win came against Big Cass at Roadblock, end of the line. If that wasn't bad enough, it was on the pre-show. As for his last official pay-per-view victory, it took place a few months earlier when he defeated Zack Ryder at Battleground. His latest
Why was
pay-per-view
that a
appearance
match?
took place at Hell in a Cell, where he was on the losing side against the New Day when he teamed with Aiden English for the
Why
SmackDown Tag
was
Championship.
Big Cass in a singles match back then?
Maybe
when Enzo was hurt?
Probably.
Yeah, it had to be.
Why was Rusev fighting Ryder and fucking
That could have been
Cass?
for like the U.S. title or some shit. I don't know.
Ryder? Was it 2011?
Well, Rusev was champ for what year? Yeah,
Are
wasn't
you
Rusev,
looking at that pay-per-view?
Wasn't Rusev U.S.
I'm looking.
champ
I
in
want to go through
2011?
every single pay-per-view.
What year was WrestleMania 31?
4 years ago.
Elimination Chamber 2017.
14.
Apollo Crews and
Oh,
Kalisto
never mind.
defeated Dolph Ziggler.
Who?
Crews and Kalisto defeated Ziggler. Remember when Ziggler would just attack people randomly for no reason?
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's sweet handicap match.
Oh my god, I can't believe he hasn't fucking won a match in almost 2 years.
All right, next.
Former, because it's current and former. Booker T has never won a match at SummerSlam.
Doesn't surprise me.
Hasn't been there that long for that many.
He lost to what? The Rock. He lost to
He
Triple
lost to
H?
The
Triple
Rock.
H.
He lost to the Un-Americans teaming with Goldust. He lost to John Cena, Batista, and Triple H.
So at least he was in high-profile matches with Test.
This one is obvious. Like, I don't even need to read any stats for this one. This is just obvious. Sami Zayn hasn't won a title on the main roster.
Duh.
Wait, what are the stats? 0 title wins.
Yeah, that's the stat.
All right, next.
Chris Jericho holds the record for most Intercontinental title wins, but they only combined for 318 days.
Yep.
Yeah.
That I knew.
He ranks only 16th on the longest overall reigns. His lengthiest reign took place in 2008, as he remained champion for 111 days. While his shortest occurred in 2003 when he won the title for 10 minutes before losing it back to RVD.
The hell?
Only 2 of his remaining reigns lasted over a month, while the rest were between 6 to 22 days.
Do you guys miss the welcoming committee?
Yeah.
Who was in it?
That was a female group.
I don't know. Who was in it?
I know who this is.
'Cause they defeated Becky, Charlotte, and Naomi.
Wasn't it Natalia, Tamina,
Was that
and
Bad and
somebody?
BAD before?
No. That's
Oh.
way after that. And Carmella.
Oh, I forgot about Carmella was in that?
Why
Yeah.
did they call them the welcoming committee?
Because they were
Charlotte was
welcoming
on-
those people to SmackDown.
They were
That's
welcoming
awful.
Charlotte to SmackDown.
That's awful.
All right, next.
Sasha Banks has never retained a championship.
Know that.
That's hilarious. Still.
She's tied with Charlotte Flair for the most Raw Women's Champion reigns. And while the latter has held the belt for a combined 243
A
days.
ladder held the belt that long?
While the latter, I hate you.
I know what you mean.
Banks was only champion for 82, losing her the championship
Yeah.
against Charlotte in her first defenses in the 4th reign against Alexa Bliss.
Yeah, it's pathetic.
That's hilarious.
I know. Fuck Sasha Banks.
This one's impressive.
I would.
In the year 2000, Trish Stratus had a record
In the year
of 4 and
2000.
27.
Come on, you didn't do it. She had a 4 of 27? 4
Yeah.
and
Wait,
27?
what was it Matt fucking saying?
In the
over
year
it?
2000, Trish Stratus had a record of 4 and 27.
How did she have that many matches?
In the year?
That was in her rookie year.
Still. They never had any matches.
I'm sure she
There
probably.
was one Divas match every fucking show, and I'm sure she had all of them.
Since then, Stratus has accumulated 289 victories while winning the Women's Championship a record 7 times. Which is going to be soon eclipsed by, what's her name?
Charlotte?
Yep.
Or Bliss?
Or both.
Next?
Bray Riott. Bray Riott?
Bray Riott?
Bray Riott.
123. Mark it down.
The
What did he
husband
say,
of
Bray?
Ruby Riott, Bray, has a career record of 328 and 606.
Wait.
It's so bad.
Wait, who?
I'm surprised he got that many wins.
Bray.
No, what was the record?
328 and 606.
Whoa.
What's
This
that
was an
winning
hour and
percentage?
23 minutes?
Yeah. Fucking Rosenberg had a hilarious drop a couple weeks ago. He's talking about Victor Cruz saying he left the Giants to join ESPN. But he goes, and Victor Cruz, he left the joints to join.
Bray Riott. Yeah.
Bray and Ruby Riott. Ruby and Bray Riott.
Yeah, Rusev's not even on. Well, actually, I've only been really looking at the winners.
In his 8 years with the WWE, Wyatt has only had a winning record in 2.
I'm surprised it's that many, to be honest.
He had a winning record in 2 years? What'd you say?
Only 2 of those years he actually had a winning record.
I'm shocked. Even when he first came in, he lost most pay-per-view matches. He won 2 feuds, I can remember. Against Kane and against Dean.
Yeah, awful. He also cost Dean against Seth.
I know. It's fucking stupid. Next.
This one I think is actually kind of bullshit.
Elaborate.
Sting is the only WWE Hall of Famer to never win a WWE singles match.
Yeah, he's 0-2.
But I think that's not true.
When did he win a singles match?
Pete Rose is in the WWE Hall of Fame. He never won a match.
Oh, no. He's celebrity wing.
Yeah.
But it didn't clarify.
Well, that's Sportster's fault. Why just Pete Rose? Drew Carey never won.
Did Mil Mascaris, whatever his name is, he ever win in the WWE?
Yeah, he's 1-0.
I hate you.
He might have actually had a match.
Probably.
WWE during the 90s when they'd bring in those luchadors. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
I'm sure he
And
was
those
one.
random people that would come out in the Royal Rumble sometimes.
Yeah, I'm sure he won a match once.
I cannot believe Rusev hasn't won a match in 2 years on pay-per-view.
That's really bothering you, isn't it?
I just wanted to confirm because it's insane.
How far did you get?
Every pay-per-view up to Fastlane 2018.
Well, that was a great one. That was an 8 out of 10.
Fucking Griff.
Wait, what? Wait, time out. What?
Griff rated Fastlane 2018 higher than WrestleMania.
What was the Fastlane card again?
It was the main event was like the 5-way. It was a good match, but nothing else was good on that card.
Yeah, it was Nakamura and Rusev. So at least Rusev was on the card.
pretty boring.
Not bad, not good. Randy Orton against Bobby Roode for the United States title.
Put me to sleep.
Nap.
Natalia and Carmella beat Becky and Naomi.
Awful.
The Usos beat New Day in probably their worst match.
It was their
9
worst match.
minutes. It was a no contest, actually.
Yeah, it's because the Blood and Rose beat him.
Charlotte beat Ruby, which wasn't terrible, but obviously wasn't good. And then AJ beat Cena, Owens, Sammy, Dolph, and Baron.
Terrible.
He gave it a 7.5 out of
You
10.
gave it an 8.5. 8.
No.
I give it an 8.
Pretty sure it was a 7.
No, I kept saying 8.5, and it was an 8.
I have the favorited. I have it favorited or liked. What a show! Probably 8 out of 10. What a main event and what a show! 8 out of 10. Hashtag Fastlane.
That's awful.
It's Griff.
So bad.
Like,
And then-
there's
and then
not
he
much
gave
room to get better.
He gave WrestleMania 7.5, so it was worse than Fastlane.
There's not much room. Like, how do you have like having an 8.5 is almost a perfect show. Like every match has
8.
to be 3.5 or better.
8.
I'm pretty sure that the Natalia Carmella tag match was, I think, Meltzer's highest rated women's tag team match in history. It was like 11 stars, I think.
Yeah.
The highest rated tag match would have to be 3/4 of a star.
All
Next on your list,
Daniel Bryan holds the record for the shortest world championship match at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Easy.
Well, so does Sheamus.
Yeah, but losing your title.
This one's obvious. Jake Roberts has never held a title in the WWE.
Yep.
Technically, neither. No, never mind.
Who were you gonna say, Piper?
Ted DiBiase.
Oh,
He was tag champ.
and $1 Million
Yeah,
champ.
that doesn't count. So was Virgil.
Next.
John Cena lost 6 years in a row at SummerSlam.
Yeah, I knew that.
Yeah.
His record at SummerSlam was like 2-6, 2-8.
Well, he appeared at 13 consecutive SummerSlams events beginning in 2004, and this year happened to be the very first time that he missed out on it. And since then,
Yeah, good.
5-8.
Yeah.
Oh.
He finally picked up a victory against Baron Corbin though in 2017.
Ridiculous.
And the Astros are 1 game away. Next.
Ric Flair had a losing record 4 years in a row.
Wow. What years?
Obviously not. Well, actually, it might have been in his later WWE run.
Yeah, it was. After being involved in the storyline with Vince McMahon, Flair would soon get back into in-ring action, but he didn't exactly have the best years, as Flair accumulated a losing record in 4 consecutive years with 85 wins and 169
To
losses.
be quite honest, after, even when he was in the WWE the first time, he was past his prime. And that was 91.
So when he was in Evolution, he was the one that usually took the pin whenever the group was
Of
involved.
course. Good. That's what he was there for.
Triple H holds the record for most losses at WrestleMania.
Yeah,
What, like
I knew
11, 9 or 11, something like that.
that. Wow.
He's 9-13.
Wow.
Yeah, and he buries everyone though.
He does though. He loses like the stupid ones and then fucking wins. Ridiculous.
CM Punk has a losing record at pay-per-views.
Makes sense.
38-44 is his career record in pay-per-views.
Doesn't shock me. Next.
All right. I want you guys to guess. It's about The Undertaker and his longest world title reign.
107 days.
It was when he won it after WrestleMania 13. He was champion from WrestleMania until SummerSlam, so it's probably not that. His American Badass run wasn't that, so it was probably like 140 or something like that.
Are you going to tell us?
It's 140.
Wow, really?
Is that what you said?
Yeah.
This is the second time. This was also when I asked Matt to guess how many career home runs Nigel Morgan had in his career, and he guessed 12, and it was actually 12.
First
Nigel
guess.
Morgan.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Is he still playing?
His last title reign was his longest, 140 days
Mark
in 2009.
129 as Nigel Morgan talk.
Oh, was world champion?
Yeah, the remaining of his 6 title reigns combined for 305 days.
Poor guy. Never needed the title though.
Next.
In the final year of his first stint with the WWE, my computer's about to die. Batista had his worst year as he had been on the losing side for 86.7% of his matches. He finished 4-52.
Who?
Batista in 2010. My battery's gonna die in 10 minutes. Let's see if we can finish the rest of this.
We're at 130.
Why didn't you bring your charger?
I didn't think my computer was
Really?
gonna die.
Are you serious? Duct tape?
Go get it.
Jeff Hardy holds the poorest record in SummerSlam history.
What? 0-11? Probably 0-7. What do you think?
It just says it's not. It just says he has the
0-6.
poorest and doesn't tell you.
0-6.
That was close.
You have to read to be able to kind of tell you. The Rock has never won a WWE Championship match at WrestleMania.
How many has he had? 2?
He
4.
lost. He lost to Fatal 4-Way. He lost to Austin twice.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, now we have to go through the
John
WrestleMania.
Cena.
Oh, yeah.
We could have killed so much time going through his WrestleMania matches.
But my computer's about to die, damn it.
We can still talk.
We can go back to that.
Well, now we already know.
Roman Reigns has a poor pay-per-view record.
Yeah.
That's not surprising.
What's the record? I want to know, though.
He just improved his record to 32-30-1.
Well, he's still over 500.
You're gonna have to find the one draw.
Yeah,
though.
what
We're
the
gonna have to
fuck
go
was
back
the
to
one?
that. We're gonna go back.
Oh, the
to
Hell in a
that.
Cell?
It just happened.
Yeah. When did this come
When
out?
you compare his record to that of John Cena, it truly highlights how poor Reigns has been at pay-per-views in comparison. As the former face of the company has won 92 matches, lost 64, and drawn 3. And number 1,
When did this list come out?
2 days ago,
Oh, yeah. It was the Hell in a Cell.
Shawn Michaels has the shortest reign as World Heavyweight Champion.
Who?
Shawn Michaels as World Heavyweight Champion.
Was it an hour?
No, he lost it a month later.
That's
Nobody's had less than that.
Correct. He lost it a month later to Triple H at Armageddon.
All right,
Is that right after his...
I can go through those.
right
fucking
after
stats 'cause
Elimination
that's-
Chamber?
And then Triple H went to hold the belt for 280 days.
Was that after Elimination Chamber?
Yeah.
All right, now I will.
A month? That's the shortest?
Oh shit! I forgot about my basketball pick. I got to do that in a second.
Oh shit.
They have
I like my
8.
charger.
They have 8
We can
hours to
pause.
pick for
Should we
freaking
pause or should we
fantasy
just-
draft that's done offline.
I mean, I have the list.
I told you who to draft. Get Kevin Knox. What round is it?
No sold.
Yeah, it's like round 8 or 9.
We're gonna go through the list of world champions, all 55 reigns, and you guys are gonna guess.
I mean, I've done the Sporkle quiz before.
Yeah, but for WWE champion, that's also not in the order or how many days.
The order is, yes, but you don't have to get it in order.
Also, I can already tell that Shawn Michaels is tied for the shortest reign. So Sportster's a bunch of fucktards.
I really want to play the theme song game, see who knows more themes, you or Ramy.
I really want to rip ass in your dad's face. Also, this is not true. I just found another one.
World Heavyweight title?
Yeah.
Like the one that was created in 2002?
Yes.
And the one that's not around today?
Yeah.
Actually, isn't it absorbed into WWE now?
Stop talking. This is awesome dead air.
You told me to stop talking.
What the fuck is the Sportster talking about?
So wait, so if I win, is AJ still on this list? Like,
This isn't a list. This is just world champions, not combined.
not okay. So not when they merge titles.
Ramy, Sportster's like completely wrong. I already found like multiple ones that are like. There's one that's tied with Shawn Michaels, and then there's one that's blows it out of the water.
For World Heavyweight?
Yeah, we'll go over it.
Where the hell is there a plug?
Alex has to move his to the bottom.
Do I? Or is there one over there?
Yeah, because yours is so fucking big. Not your penis either.
Okay, there's like a plug back here. Is there a plug there?
I doubt there's a plug back there. It's your fucking house.
What am I?
Watch this, guys.
Ugh.
Oh, don't fucking do that.
You know when
Just fucking bangs into my poster.
having a conversation with Raymond, he's not
Go into there.
They only hear yours. Your side.
I also said watch this, guys.
Yeah.
Well, can you not do that?
Do what?
Get under. You're banging into my poster. Can you get on the ground?
No.
Ridiculous.
You do it.
Just rather fucking break people's shit than do a little bit of extra work.
I barely
You
touched
bumped
your
into it
poster.
3 times.
Yes, a framed poster.
Yeah,
It
that
didn't
it could
move.
easily get knocked off the wall. You banged into this and pushed it in. Could easily get
Well,
damaged.
next time you do it.
Wait, so go over this. What's wrong?
It's just not a correct stat. It just says he's the shortest reigning champion.
It says, has the shortest reign as World Heavyweight Champion.
That's incorrect.
In his return to the WWE, Shawn Michaels only reigned as World Champion once when he won the first ever Elimination Chamber, but he would only hold on to the World Heavyweight Championship for 28 days.
Is it his shortest reign ever?
It just says, has the shortest reign as World Heavyweight Champion.
That's wrong. All right, you guys want to play the game? Or you guys tell me all the title reigns?
So you're going to say the person, we're going to say how long their title reign was?
No, you're gonna tell me who it was.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's fucking hard. I can do the WWE title for a while, and then once it gets to the Attitude Era, it gets fucking shaky. But first guy, obviously, was given the title in 2002.
Triple H.
Yeah, 76 days.
You going to guess?
Well, then it's got to be Shawn Michaels.
Yep.
No, I just meant for Triple H.
28.
No, it's
20
definitely Triple H.
28 days.
Yeah, Shawn Michaels.
Yep. And then number 3,
How many days?
280.
It's Triple H because we just talked about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, and then the next guy, 84 days. This was a
Can you say what year
This
it
was a career. It's for 2002, 2003. This was a career versus title match. Had Triple H been counted out or disqualified, he would lose the title.
Jeez.
He's bald.
Goldberg.
Yes.
Oh.
Next guy, 91 days.
Triple H?
Yep. Triple threat involving Kane. I don't know who this next guy is.
Guarantee you Kane takes the pin.
154 days.
He who shall not be named.
Yes. And then 28 days was the next reign, so tied with Shawn Michaels.
Wasn't it Triple H again? Oh, no, Randy Orton.
Yep. Then the next guy, 85.
That's
Triple
Triple
H.
H.
Yep. Then it was vacated. And then the next guy was 84.
Why did it get vacated?
Double fall occurred in a triple threat match involving Benoit and Edge.
Oh. So I'm going to guess Edge won it.
I'm going to go old reliable, and I
Triple
will
H?
say Triple H.
Yes,
Uh-huh.
84 days. And then 282. Should be the easiest one.
John Cena?
You know.
282.
Happened at WrestleMania.
Oh, Batista.
Yeah.
Oh.
Then it was vacated.
Why was it vacated?
Because Batista got hurt.
Oh, yeah, he tore his whatever the hell.
And then 82 days. This
What
is
year is this? 2005?
2006. World champion. 20-man battle royal for the vacant title.
Kurt Angle.
Kurt Angle, yeah.
Yeah.
Last eliminating Mark Henry?
And then, it doesn't say, and then 112 at WrestleMania 22.
Oh,
Rey
that's
Mysterio.
yeah, Rey Mysterio.
And then 126 at Great American Bash, which we all love.
Jibble? No, that would be later.
It was too early for Jibble.
Just as bad of a commentator.
King Booker.
Yeah. Then the exact same reign for the next guy, 126, won a last chance match at Survivor Series.
He just wanted one more match. I'm gonna go Batista.
Yeah. And then 37 days for the guy at WrestleMania 23.
Oh, I was there for that. That's the Undertaker.
Yep. And then,
He only had it for 37 days.
yeah, he lost it to this guy, cashing in his money in the
Edge.
bank. And then it was vacated because Edge always gets hurt. And then probably the worst world champion of all time.
Great Khali.
61 days. And then back to somebody else for 91 days.
Triple H.
No.
Edge.
Yeah, I don't think Triple H won it ever again.
Oh, okay. Just
'Cause it's on
WWE.
SmackDown. And then Batista lost it to this guy in a triple threat
Wait,
match.
Edge beat the Great Khali for the title,
No,
it's
Batista.
and then Edge.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then this guy has it for 30 days at WrestleMania.
Wait.
Think of a
Beat
guy
Edge?
who doesn't lose at WrestleMania.
Undertaker, yeah.
And then he vacated after 30 days.
Why?
It's obviously because he got hurt. Oh, no, because he wasn't allowed to use Hell's Gate.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
He
So
might-
then Edge.
Yeah.
Yep. And then guy cashed in his Money in the Bank for 69 days.
Punk.
Yep. And then this guy won a championship scramble match involving
Jericho.
JBL, Batista, Rey Mysterio, and Kane. You want to take another guess?
I would. CM Punk? No, CM Punk had the title.
Nope, should have just stuck with your first guess, Jericho.
I said
Oh,
that.
yeah.
And then here is the shortest reign ever. Batista at fucking 8 days. I wasn't even going to have you guess. He won it for 8 days with Stone Cold Steve Austin as the guest referee. And then Jericho beat him for 20 days in a steel cage match. So the Sportster is wrong. Those 2 reigns are both shorter than Shawn Michaels.
Do you want me to tell you who wrote the article? You find them and email them?
Kind of. Because Batista, 8 days. Jericho, 20 days. And then there's another one later on. And then there's another one later on. Jeff Hardy had the title for less than fucking 10 minutes. Remember when he got cashed in on by Punk?
Oh, God, yeah.
What is this guy talking about?
I think it's actually a female that wrote it.
John Cena, 21 days when he won at WrestleMania and lost at Backlash. Another 28 day by Jeff Hardy. Less than a day by Jeff Hardy. Another 28 day by Rey Mysterio.
Maybe they
Dolph
meant,
Ziggler had it for a day. Remember when he won it and then technically, like, nobody really counts that? Christian had it for fucking 5 days when he lost to Orton.
Yeah, it was.
What the fuck is this chick doing?
Maybe she meant while the title was on Raw.
Does it say Raw World?
No, it just says world champion. She's written a few articles. Her last one was 20 NBA free agent signings of 2017.
Does it have her
that
Twitter
regret signing
handle?
with their team. Her name is Mary Mariy Fomina.
What's her Twitter handle?
Spell the hard name to fucking spell.
What's her
Even
Twitter?
though Mary
It
was
doesn't
on
have her Twitter handle.
Really? Spell it for me?
Mari.
No, that was more letters than that.
Farmina.
Fomina.
How many? What's her first name?
Mariy
Told you.
Thank you.
Fomina.
Fomina.
It's probably like Sportster Mary.
No, it's Tags Left Boo 367.
Are you sure that's her?
No, but that's the only one that comes up as.
Does it say Sportster in the?
Oh, that's also not even her name. It comes up Maria with an A at the end.
Just Google it.
It was Mariy Fomina.
Yeah. And all the results come up as Mariya.
Just comment on the article. Be like, you're dead wrong on that last point. Like, not even close. Like, that's not even remotely close. That's awful research. Literally do 5 seconds of Wikipedia research, and you can tell that that's wrong.
Hashtag fake news.
Yes.
We're only at
Why
142.
don't we just, like, screenshot you the article so you can...
If I can't tag her, well, who do you think had the most combined reigns for days?
What you should do is respond to the sports room. Like,
Triple H.
listen, your article on 10-4.
Yeah, send me the link to the article.
Is it Triple H?
Yeah, 616 with 5 reigns.
Is Edge second?
No, he's third. 409, except WWE recognizes it at 411.
What was second?
You have to guess.
I think who won it a bunch of times that we just said.
I mean, it's a pretty major guy.
Batista?
Yeah, 507.
It's true. He had that one massive one before he got hurt. What about?
I guess she looked at combined. I don't know what she did because she looked at combined reigns because Shawn Michaels is dead last at 28. Jeff Hardy has 2 reigns at 28 days.
What did Christian have, like 17?
2 for 30.
Bastard.
WWE recognizes 33. I don't understand how.
TV tapings and stuff.
Maybe for the SmackDown ones that makes sense.
How many times did Jeff win it? 3?
2.
Who would have thought Christian would have been a 2-time champ? Who cares how many days he held?
And that was the number 1 on the list?
Yeah.
Maybe she forgot to write combined reigns. Or combined days.
I tweeted you the link.
I gotta fucking like copy and paste all this shit.
Look at Pedro Martinez's puffy face.
He's fat.
I love Pedro though now. He's kind of a pussy, but I like him. Speaking of pussy, David Price is shown.
I knew you were going to say that.
I hate him. I hate you.
Look at his postseason career.
He's terrible. I thought he only had 1 win, and it was as a reliever. All right, so you want this to be the first podcast under 2 hours?
No.
Yes.
No.
We have to change it up for the audience.
144 is what we're at.
I mean, I guess we could because then it sets a precedent for like doing it again. But that's if we get together like every 4 weeks, and can't.
We
get
haven't
2
talked about
hours.
Hell in a Cell, but it's been too long.
Nobody.
We have to get into a habit of doing it more often, which I think makes it easier.
Yeah, although that also makes it hard. If we can't get any topics with like 8 weeks in advance,
No,
notice.
there's so many topics that we had that just like who cares?
Became
anymore?
kind of mundane.
What,
and
Hell in a
pointless.
Cell?
Fucking
That's it.
MLB playoff race.
We did that.
Yeah, but like we talked about the playoffs. We didn't talk about like leading into the playoffs. Like, oh, are we gonna host the wild card? I don't know.
That was probably the greatest. I don't know.
Did you
all-
just say shock the world, or was that the TV?
Shock the system, he said.
Shock the butthole?
So you guys want to play the theme song game? Make it a YouTube video?
I don't understand what that means.
I just play a theme song. First one to get it gets a point.
We've done that when we were kids. Like, it's enough.
I don't remember ever playing that with you.
I've never heard that in my life.
We always used to. You used to play one, and like 30 seconds, like 2 seconds in, you have to guess who it is. We've done that before
All right.
many times.
So we can't do something as a kid that we can't do
I
it
mean,
now.
we've done it. It's not like it's a new game.
It's you versus Ramey. Never done it.
I don't want to do that. I want to watch the
Would
Yankees
have made
game.
an entertaining.
I've never heard of that in my life.
Would have made an entertaining. I know. I made it up when I was in college, or we played it when we
You
were in college. I don't think we've ever played that.
Make that up.
There's definitely not many theme songs we had available to us.
I mean, people have done that. Like, you could do that with TV theme shows, movie songs.
Yeah, I have a playlist on my computer.
I know we've done that before. We also don't have time. The Yankee game is on.
Yeah, well, you're going to turn it off in the third inning like you did last time.
We're gonna
Pathetic.
try to gut it out.
Are Matt and Ramey real fans? They turned it off, and then when we started coming back, they kept it off.
Yeah.
because then it became a
Yeah,
superstition.
I don't think anything the Yankees do has any effect on you, or the opposite way.
I'm a very
Yeah.
superstitious person. That's how I am.
superstitious. I'm a little stitious.
My dad has a superstitious that he wants Alex to do, and he refuses to do it, and the Giants suck.
It never worked for us.
Wait,
It
what?
did. Won 2 Super Bowls.
Would not.
We
they did
won
not-
2 Super
no,
Bowls.
and we will not mention whatever it is on air. Keep the viewers guessing.
He makes him suck his fucking dick, and then right before the game.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, I have to suck my dad's dick for the Giants to win.
What
That's
are
why
we
they
on?
suck.
How much time?
2:01.
No, we're not. Is it
1:49?
We're so close, guys.
1:59. I mean, I meant to say we're at 1:46.
What are we at?
1:46.
I guess we can call it
Well, considering we're just at 1:44, about a
The
minute.
game's
going to
start in what time is it?
The
start
game should have already
1:15?
started.
No,
I
it's
thought it started at
8:15.
8:08.
It said
It's
1:15.
about to start.
It's
You said
8:15.
1:15.
Yeah, by accident.
I guess we'll wrap it up. Who wins?
Yankees
Red Sox,
tonight or the series?
both.
No way, Price beats us.
I don't really. Have
I don't
any-
think Price beats us. I think Porcello beats us in the pen, and our pen shits.
If
the
we're
bed.
not up
I bet you
big
Price
on Price, then we.
I bet you Price is probably on his game and Tanaka's not. So if we lose, we're done. I mean, it's over.
I mean, we did it last year with a better team. I think the Indians were better last year than the Red Sox this year.
I agree with that.
Not record-wise, but
But the Red Sox have a much more potent offense than Cleveland did.
Cleveland still had a great offense with a much better bullpen. Their bullpen was unhittable last year.
It's not
Cody
gonna-
Allen was
I don't
great.
think it's going to happen 2 years
Andrew
in a row.
Miller was great. Yeah, I don't think we're going to lose this game, though.
Sox in 2. Joe Provost should end
We
on
need a song for Sean.
Sean. He thinks he's cute. He knows he's sexy. Sean Leper's
I
got the
still
looks.
don't get how HBK thinks he's cute but knows he's sexy. say it
I
every
think
time.
I'm cute, but I know I'm freaking sexy.
Yeah,
'cause
but,
Who wouldn't?
I mean, he knows he's cute.
Oh, God, fucking damn it.
What?
Game is about to start. I don't want to watch this.
I gotta
It's
piss.
just not cool.
All right, 148.
I don't think I could eat pizza tonight.
We're not getting pizza.
I don't know why Ramey
We
thought
have
we could do
fucking
that.
ice cream.
Yeah, you fucking ice cream?
I wish.
Look at these whores. Not them.
No one knows what you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm talking to you guys. Look, Dylan wrote his name on the fucking foul pole. Pieces of shit. I signed a bathroom stall at Fenway once. I wonder if it's still there.
Did you sign it like fuck the Red Sox?
No.
Did you write your Twitter handle?
This was before Twitter.
Matt once brought a sign that said "Follow me" at Matt Lorenzo.
Did you really?
Yeah.
We still have that somewhere.
Yeah.
it
Along
was
with the
Kermit the Miz.
Kermit the
I
Miz
found
sign.
those pictures for you.
Kermit the Miz. Because he looked just like Kermit.
Those were two perfect pictures too.
We also once brought a Fear the Spear sign, and we left it outside the arena because we didn't want to carry it inside.
Rest in peace.
Wow.
Yeah, he
To that
died.
sign and Dr. Hotman.
That kid died, yeah.
Fear the Spear. You almost cost Edge that match.
Edge! Oh, Gus Johnson is trending.
He died?
He probably called the Red River rivalry.
$11 minutes away.
Oh God!
Oh God!
Should find that clip.
Oh God! Can't do it.
It's the best thing Woods does. Oh God! Hiccuped. Oh God!
Oh God! Who do you think that's an impression of?
I have no idea.
Oh God! Find Woods doing it and have Ramy. Well, he says it who he's doing. In
Yeah.
the video. There's Hicks. And there's some TBS whore. Music copyright. Can you please stop?
Fucking ad. I can't help that. Stop. I didn't tell you to play, fucker.
Rangers down 2.
Who are they playing?
Sabres.
Oh, wow. Really?
Yeah. They were underdogs.
Dun, 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 dun.
It's copyrighted.
Is the fucking Yankees trivia song copyrighted?
Yeah, probably. Oh, you have an actual clip of him doing it?
I was trying to find it.
Did you find one once?
No, I just typed in Ric Flair, oh God.
Never
It was
in my
fun.
life have I heard that.
Woods does it.
I'm pretty sure he did
Oh,
it at
God.
WrestleMania 8, most likely. Oh God!
Every time he was bleeding. Flip his hair back. Ah! Oh, God! Find them. Just do the clip of Woods.
All right. Dun 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 dun. I'm gonna send you the timestamps on Facebook so we have a record of it.
It's in the comments. I did it.
You did it already?
Of what? Our video?
Yeah.
Oh, I think I meant on the Woods video.
Wow. Aaron Judge is 5 for 8 so far this postseason.
Hey, he's actually playing well. It's crazy. He's
Fuck.
2 general managers?
Yeah.
2 GMs? Games? General managers?
Get it.
Luke Voigt killing it. Can you just play the goddamn clip?
I'm trying to do something else first.
I don't care about the timestamps. You're just going to put them in.
Yeah, I want to have a record of them. You fuckwad. You're a fuckwad.
Bray Riott.
Is that the name of the episode?
It
guess.
has to be.
Or is it This Podcast Sucks?
You say that every episode.
This one was pretty bad.
You're pretty bad.
Some idiot's going to be like, who's my favorite podcast yet?
If you've watched this far, comment 69 refrigerator asshole.
Is that hyphenated or one
We
word?
just don't have
Hyphenated
any original
is
things
eh?
to say. Wasn't it the original one was like popcorn tub asshole?
Something
69?
Like that. Bailey's
Yeah.
butt cheeks?
Bailey's butt.
You got no thumbs up on your thing.
I bet you no
My-
one watches. Goes back and watches.
My
that.
comment on Headgum's got like over
Yeah,
600.
it's annoying. I get every time someone replies to you, I get a
It's
notification.
not true. Oh, you get all the notifications?
Yeah.
Because they don't all show up here.
Yeah.
Going into Yankees Red Sox,
Hold
there's
on.
been 11 October games.
He does it a bunch.
We would watch matches at home, and we're like, oh, we should sell like people we don't wrestle as. So I picked Ric Flair. So whenever you see him bleeding, you see him get punched, he'd whip his hair back and blood go everywhere. Oh, God!
Who's the guy in the background? Tony
That's
Nese?
Bennett.
Oh, yeah.
Never see me doing that. That's why.
Is it weird that Mike Bennett sounds like CM Punk, and they both were with Maria?
You should get a PlayStation 2 or whatever. You get this game.
Message Woods, be like, how do you play all those games at once? What do I need to buy?
He has different systems.
Yeah, but he has one system where you can play all the old games.
I don't think that's accurate.
Oh, God!
It's impossible. You can't have one system where you can play PlayStation and N64. Unless he's downloaded the games. Like
Maybe. I
like
don't
an
know.
emulator.
That might be it. But he has a PlayStation 4 that he brings. And an Xbox, I think. All right, game's about to start. Can we stop?
What time are we at?
1:53.
Let's just get the first inning on
So
recording.
going into Yankees Red Sox, there's been 11 October games, the 2 playing games to decide NL Central West, plus 9 postseason games. The home team is 9-2. The Cubs have both losses.
Wow.
All right, we can know right off the bat if Price has it. He doesn't.
Fucking 58-foot breaking fastball.
That went 92 miles an hour.
As soon as Sale threw his first pitch, we were like, yeah, he's got it.
That's literally what I said. I said one batter in, and he looks great. Oh, okay.
One-
Give him
It was like
Peter.
1 pitch,
Oh,
95.
okay.
We're done.
Do you know what he's trying to do in that gif?
Kill himself.
No, I mean what made him kill himself? Fucking Lois's book club.
Oh,
And I just drafted Goran Dragic, by the way,
Why?
because he had the most assists.
so when's your next pick in a week?
In 2 picks, I go again,
So
which
another
could be
8
it could
hours?
be sometime tomorrow.
That's a ball. Good call.
Can we talk about how bad the strike zone was yesterday?
It was
for
terrible.
both teams. The outside fastball on righties would get a strike every time. Low would get nothing.
I don't think I like the TBS's.
No, their
Strike
K
zone?
zone is bad. The yellow doesn't show up very well.
I can't see what the miles per hour is because of the
The miles per hour needs to be on the outside.
because
not on
it
top.
blends in with the pants of the goddamn catcher.
Yeah, it actually does.
2-1 count to Andrew
Why are
McCutcheon.
the Red Sox wearing red jerseys again? It's not Friday.
Is that when they do it?
Yeah, they only wear them on Fridays usually.
I guess they didn't want to
And
change
the
the
Superstition.
Swung on a miss at a 91-mile-an-hour fastball.
Oh,
right
he's
down
got
the
his
middle.
good stuff.
Michael K doing the radio call. He got the pinstripe with the NY over the left breast.
Does he say that?
He
used to.
used to do that all the time on the radio.
Why?
'Cause you're setting the scene for the guy.
I know, but it's not like the pinstripe left breast change.
New York over the chest, right on the nipples. McCutcheon, that's low. 3
Pimp
and
this
2.
walk if you get it.
Does McCutcheon ever have an at bat that is not 3-2?
He's not Judge.
I was just gonna say, what does he judge? He's awesome though.
I hope we re-sign him.
He's
I wouldn't.
definitely gonna go somewhere else.
Jacoby Ellsbury left field next year
'Cause somebody
yourself.
he can sign somewhere and start.
He should start for us next year.
in left field because we're
That's
letting
true.
Gardner go.
Ground ball to third. Let's see if this fat ass can throw it across the diamond.
That's not Devers.
Who is it? Was that Nunez?
It's Nunez.
Oh, it was. He looked fat.
I already have a fucking bad feeling. What do you think Brett Clark is doing right now?
Who the hell's Brett Clark?
You don't remember
Hitman?
Brett Hitman Clark? Fucking Michael Buffer said that.
How do
Yeah,
I
put-
not remember that?
Brett the Hitman Clark.
It's not even the Hitman. Fink never meant.
I
Never
know, it's
introed
Brett
it,
Hitman.
which is stupid. He should be the Hitman.
Brett Clark, who
You
played
put
for
an
the
S in
Wild?
front of Hitman, and
gonna-
that's where you get my
I'm gonna say
opinion
it.
of Bret Hart.
Michael Buffer. Did I say Bruce?
Super Brawl on Sunday, February 21st, to face the reigning United States heavyweight champion Bret Hitman Clark.
Was that for WCW?
Yeah, Brett Hitman Clark. How do you fuck that up? Oh, it's the
Remember
first-
when I called that Judge would hit a home run and then we get 3 straight outs,
Yep.
and then it happened?
Why couldn't you said something different?
God damn. What do you think Simon Gotch's feet look like? See that
Fucking-
video?
Yeah. So I know what it looks like.
Brett Hitman Clark.
It's one of the few videos Griff sent us that we both watched.
Oh,
I
Judge is
watched that
gonna strike
before
out.
he sent that to us.
Still.
I love Gotch.
More
Nice.
than Aiden?
Nice GIF, Ramey.
Who did you like first?
Now I have to deal with this playing every time I click off of the screen.
Who did you like better when they were a tag team? Gotch,
I don't
right?
think I had any opinion on
I
both
think
either
you
of
like
them.
Gotch better. Now you like Aiden better?
God, Mikey's still responding. He's so late on stuff. I tweeted something October 4th. He responded the 5th. I responded immediately. Responds now.
To what?
I said, not getting Taco Bell. He said, not real tacos.
He said that a while ago.
And then, yeah, I know, the 5th, and today's the fucking 6th. He's a day late and a dollar short.
Dun, da, da, dun, dun, dun. What song is that?
I have
It's
no
like a
idea.
Pitbull song, I think.
It
Sing,
is.
sing that into Shazam.
It's called Shots.
No, that's
No, that's-
LMFAO.
Get out.
Oh, good lord. That's off the wall. Or is that gone?
Gone.
Let's fucking go.
Yeah, we have to record the entire game now.
He crushed that.
We have to record the entire game. Oh, fuck.
That's
Oh, God!
Christ.
Oh, God! What's our timestamp?
157.
I'm going to put that as the Judge Homer. 157.
How do you spell Judgian? J-U-D-G-I-A-N?
Judge.
Yeah, that sounds about right, Judgian.
I-A-N.
Yeah.
So Judge is hot. He knew it immediately. Look at Price.
I thought that was going to go off the wall. I didn't realize it was that high and that gone.
Hey, we finally have a fucking lead in this series.
If you download the app Giphy or Jiffy,
Dun,
you get
dun,
so
dun,
many
dun, dun, dun.
different options in the Twitter.
Really?
How do-
Yeah, there's so many of these Judge ones of just doing random ass poses.
How do you think that they make those?
What?
Wow, great play by the first baseman.
Moreland?
Just take a pitch, guy. Jesus Christ. How do you think they make these GIFs? Like, who does it? Somebody for Twitter?
I guess.
Because Ramey sent me one of Bill fucking Murray. You just said great play.
Like, there's this, like, photo shoot.
Yeah, because look at the pick by the first baseman.
It's pretty,
That's what first basemen need
pretty
to
standard.
Luke Voigt can't do that.
do. He probably could. He's not bad.
Well, he's also
He
not
couldn't
really.
do it the other day when Andujar threw the ball first.
That was a pretty good hop for him, though. I think I'm going to stick my dick in the ice cream. Anybody
Your
down?
ice cream or mine?
Probably yours.
All right, I'd prefer that.
I want to stick my dick in it.
Talk about what ice
I
cream,
want it
what
to
ice
stick
cream we
its
get.
dick in me. What movie is that from?
Dumb and Dumber.
No, Beer Fest.
That's close. They both had Owen Wilson.
God, that movie's fucking underrated too.
Just ignoring my comment.
What did you say about
They
Aaron
both had
Brody?
Owen Wilson.
Not even close.
I know.
It wasn't in either of those.
I know.
Either
That's
of those
why it
movies.
was funny.
Ace Ventura: Pet Detective, starring Luke Wilson.
That's what they should have done.
Yeah.
They also should have done The Marine starring JTG.
JTG would have been perfect for
You
the
know he has a
Marine.
beard like oil, I guess, company.
Beard oil.
Yeah, Kofi was made a video on it.
Oh, here's Stanton. Ramey, you gotta pay attention. Already in a 2-strike.
I
count.
can't fucking. Nothing's loading here. I
Now
can't
it's
show you all
his
these
moment's
gifs.
passed. If you didn't tweet already.
No, I did. I just want to find the other ones.
Dun dun dun.
Did it go through?
dun,
Check.
dun, dun, dun,
Check your
dun,
timeline.
dun, dun, dun.
Because for some reason it's not going through. Yeah, it did.
Make me waste my time.
It's
So-
not
so
called
do we-
Shots. Oh, is it Hotel Room Service?
Does he have a song named Shots?
No, that's.
So do we stop every time the Red Sox are pitching and then
I think at 2
Start-
hours, which is now, we stop.
start
after this
recording?
inning.
Well, we hit a home run. We'll record it.
We'll come back when Judge.
According
is
to
up.
Ramey's superstition laws, we have to keep going.
I would do it just when Judge is up. It
I don't-
hasn't worked-
Just when judges.
It hasn't worked for anyone else.
Unless I could guarantee that we would win if we kept doing it, I don't think I could go for the entire 6 hours this game will be.
Yeah, obviously.
We're at hour 9 now. It's the 17th inning.
It's 16-9.
WNBA.
That's a ball.
That was a strike.
What the hell are you looking at?
That was a strike.
That was
so
slow and
far.
outside.
He's
Look.
still
How was that outside? I can't even see that far.
He's still on
That's
yesterday's.
so-
but he's
that's
on.
so
That's just,
low.
that would have been a strike yesterday.
No, even that one wouldn't have been. That was so outside and so low.
What, Hahn? Solo? Alan Hahn?
Ramey hasn't started drinking yet. I'm a little upset.
Well, we haven't stopped recording.
Inside.
Well, it's a strike. Fucking Ramey. Ramathorn rants. Dun-da-da. He worked. Tweet this guy. Be like, yeah, 0-2 count to 3-2, bitch.
Yeah, bitch.
what
Yeah,
what
bitch.
takes?
Look at that.
Beautiful
He's making
eyes,
Price
Stanton.
work.
Dun-da-da.
Nope.
Drops it.
Picks it to the worst part of the ballpark.
It sounded like he broke his bat.
Probably did. All right.
Guarantee you Tanaka
Thank you
shits
for
the bed.
listening. When Judge gets up, we will be back.
I don't think we will.
We might be.
And penis,
Goodbye.
penis, 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 penis,
Penis,
penis.
Yeah, I don't think that's cool.